What's going on, you guys? What's going on with boxing? Hit that like button for your boy as you come on into the dojo. Please take off your shoes before you step onto the mat. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Help a brother out special, the HBO special. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, we about to cook. Hope everybody's doing well. Got a few things to talk about before we get to the main topic. And we already know what that main topic is. Let's see who came in the building early today. What's going on? Loyal to the game boxing. He says, you lucky I got a meeting or I have to restore law and order. Salute to my boy Loyal to the game boxing. Y'all go subscribe to Loyal to the game boxing. I know he is a guy that's on the opposite side of the fence, right? But that's my boy right there, man. Go subscribe to his channel. WJ Lucky, salute. He said, salute, Bachito in the chat. Boxing Senate gave you a huge shout out on his most recent video film. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check him out, man. I heard of Boxing Syndicate. I'm gonna have to check him out. Wait, Boxing Syndicate. Could have sworn. I'm gonna have to look at it. Salute to Boomer 1983. What's going on? Wayne Hennessy. What is good, man? Hope everybody's doing well, man. I'm gonna start doing lives, definitely on Fridays, Saturdays, especially if there's fights, maybe Sundays and Monday. So expect a live from Friday to Monday. Hit that bell icon to get the notification. But we gonna talk about Jamal Charlo and Jaime Manguia. Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez had they face off. Shakur Stevenson said some things interesting in his interview I saw. Why he didn't sign a Floyd. Pretty interesting. And we go also talk about Blair The Flair Cobbs attacking Errol Spence Jr. Coming for Errol Spence Jr. And we go also ask the question, where is Terrence Kumite Crawford? We haven't heard from Bud in about a week. And Jamel Charlo was popping off at the mouth, so boxer fans expect Crawford to retaliate like he typically does. So yeah, we're gonna wait till this more people get in the building. I know it's pretty early, but get this thing started. Then I'm gonna send a link out at the after so long. But yeah, let's see. Real quick, let's talk about the Jaime Manguia situation with Jamal Charlo. Now, will Jaime Manguia take this fight? Well, I've seen something where he said he'll take the fight. But it's funny to me because neither one of these dudes want to fight Boo Boo. That's just what I noticed. Jaime Manguia was mandated to fight Boo Boo Andre. He didn't want to go nowhere near him. But Charlo, well, we sent him an offer. I mean, he sent us an offer, and we may entertain that. We may entertain Jamal Charlo. Oh, I also seen something where David Benavidez was going back and forth with Caleb Plant. David Benavidez is now looking to fight Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant called him a fat boy, and David Benavidez retaliated. He wants to smoke. But we go see if Caleb Plant go fight him this time because, you know, they've been kind of going back and forth with each other for some years now. It's a fight that it probably should have happened already, but I guess better late than never. So David Benavidez is looking to fight Caleb Plant in September. You know, what happened to Boo Boo? I don't know, right? I don't know. But Jaime Manguia, he seems to be interested in fighting Jamal Charlo. Maybe it's because Jamal Charlo looked pretty vulnerable in his last outing against Juan Montiel. And we haven't seen Jamal Charlo since. We haven't seen him in the ring since. That's almost 2 years ago now, I believe. We haven't seen Jamal Charlo. So Jaime Manguia and his team and, you know, Golden Boy Promotions probably look like, yeah, this is probably the best time to hop on Jamal Charlo. He's been inactive. His last performance, he didn't look too good. I think we can get him. Because if he struggled with Montiel, he may probably go struggle with Jaime Manguia. This is probably what they're thinking. So we go see, you know. We go see. I think that's a good fight. But damn, y'all, none of y'all want to fight Boo Boo Andrade at all, man. Like, is he that damn good? Is Andrade that damn good? I mean, shit. But Jaime Manguia, I mean, we go see. Seem like they're moving him a certain way. Probably till they feel he's ready, till he's more refined, more polished, because he was real raw coming in. So maybe they're not moving him. They're not moving him like I thought he was going to move. They're moving him like they want to build him up into a star. Wait till his skills are a little bit more refined and try to take him, show him to the world. That's what I see with Jaime Manguia. I don't really. I thought he'll be facing some of the tougher fighters by now, but it's a process, I guess. But we gonna see what happens, man. I mean, it's a fight that boxers can need, boxers can use. You know, Jaime Manguia versus Jamal Charlo is a good fight. But moving forward, we gonna move it fast today because not too much happened this week. But of course, Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez had their little face off. And yeah, that should be a really I mean, that's a big fight, man. I mean, that's a really big fight for boxing and it's free. You know, you can't really complain about a fight like that caliber on fucking TV. You know, it's free. So we ain't got to worry about paying for it. We ain't got to worry about popping out the streams. We ain't got to worry about no such things. So the fight with Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson, I'm definitely looking forward to that fight. Oscar Valdez said he's going to give it his all. I mean, take that for what you will. He knows he's out in an uphill battle against the young boxing sage, Shakur Stevenson. He knows he's in an uphill battle. But hey, salute to Oscar Valdez for taking the fight. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him for taking the fight because, quite honestly, I think he kind of owes it to boxing fans from his last outing, not the performance, but the circumstances. Him testing positive, him still being able to fight and go make money, and him just getting a slap on the wrist from testing positive. So he got to kind of meet his maker and go fight Shakur Stevenson. Now he gonna have to get through the fight, but it's gonna be a very difficult fight. Shakur Stevenson, he's arrogant, he's cocky, but he backs that shit up. Right? He backs it up. He's tough. He seems to be almost impossible to land a shot on. He's right in front of you. You really can't hit him. And he's getting stronger as he gets older. He's really starting to put his punches together. I mean, Shakur Stevenson this is gonna be a show. This is gonna be a big show. And I can't wait to see it. Oh shit, there go Bob. I haven't seen him in a minute. Actually, I haven't seen or heard from Bob since that Crawford lawsuit. Haven't seen or heard from Bob since the Crawford lawsuit. So he's still up and kicking and shit. You know, should be a really good fight for boxing, man. So we go see how this fight plays out. Shakur Stevenson said Oscar Valdez got a big ass head. This is gonna be a big target. He's look like he's trying to fight like Canelo Alvarez. Like he's trying to fight like Canelo Alvarez, but will that work for him? Will fighting like Canelo Alvarez work for Oscar Valdez? I mean, Canelo Alvarez has excellent defense with good head movement. Oscar Valdez doesn't have such things. We saw that in his last fight. In the fight, actually, he arguably lost that fight against Robson Kosinkiao. So, yeah, he arguably lost that fight while I'm tripping over here. Yeah, he arguably lost that fight. So, yeah, Shakur Stevenson, I expect him to win this fight. I really just don't see how Valdez can win unless he can land a lucky shot on him. It hurt him. But as we've seen so far, oh, shit. Look at the comments right here. Robson comments and he got needles and it says fake champion. Oh shit. Robson Kosinkiao. Yep. He comments on his post, fake champion. You know, he wants his rematch, man. He won that fight, if you ask me. Hit that like button for your boy, man. We need to get this stream going before we get to the main topic. The topic that I know everybody want to talk about. Blair The Flair Cobbs been talking a lot of shit. Blair The Flair Cobbs been talking a lot of shit. But Shakur Stevenson, though, real quick, he had an interview with some guy. I don't know who this dude was. I don't think he's really like a boxing platform. I don't understand what these dudes be. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to reach a different audience or some shit, but you would think that he'll go to the boxing platforms will reach the algorithm, the audience, you know. But whatever. He had an interview with this dude, and he talked about Floyd Mayweather, why he didn't sign. And basically, you know, he said Floyd's a good dude. Floyd was like, man, you can ride my Bentley, all types of shit. Floyd was trying to get him to lure him on. But he just said that it wasn't the best move for him. You know what I'm saying? Signing with Floyd just wasn't the best move for him. and he ended up going with who he's with now. And to be honest with you, they've been doing pretty good with Shakur Stevenson. He's been pretty active. He's about to be fighting for a world title again. So, I mean, Top Rank been doing okay with Shakur Stevenson. Right? It seems like Top Rank has problems once they run out of opponents for certain guys, a la Terrence Bud Crawford. But for the most part, a lot of their younger fighters, a lot of these up and coming guys, you see these dudes. Even the dudes that took a loss. The last guy Shakur fought, the African guy, he's fighting. So you see these guys, right? And you can kind of develop like a little narrative or a storyline because you see them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Shakur Stevenson. There's not much more I can say about the kid. The dude is fucking extremely talented, and I think he's probably gonna be the top pound for pound guy in the next several years, however long it be. He's probably gonna be the top pound for pound guy in the sport if he stays on this course, right? Of course, he's arrogant. He's a little cocky. He may rub some people off the wrong way with his attitude, but the motherfucker's a hell of a fighter. So, yeah. Hell of a fighter. Salute to D Lucky for the super chat. He says, salute. Let's see if Blair could put the pressure on Spence to make the Bud fight now. Hey, we gonna talk about it. Salute to Detroit. Raise me. I see you, Andrew Charles, Jose Diaz. Yeah, you're right, Jose Diaz. He didn't look that man in his eyes, bro. Shakur said he wanted to look him in his eyes, but he had shades on. So, he was kind of hiding a little bit. I mean, let's be honest, dude. Oscar Valdez is probably nervous as shit. Eddie Reynoso is probably nervous. They know that Shakur Stevenson is going to be a huge problem. He's probably one of the most talented dudes in the sport. You know what I'm saying? He's just young, got to build his profile, build his resume. But he's just looking at him, him, Drambus, Ennis, I mean, like, extremely talented. Valdez is his toughest fight on paper for sure. And probably the most accomplished. So, yeah, really good fight, man. I can't wait. You say you think Stevenson needs a stop? I do too. I agree. I'll put a stoppage on that. If he stops Valdez, that says a lot. And it'll take him to the next level. But if he goes in there and kind of, I guess it depends on how the fight plays out. If it's a boring fight, then it won't really do. I don't know, right? It's a big fight. It's a big fight. So you can't really ask him to take some type of unnecessary risk in a fight of this magnitude for a young fighter. You just can't. AJ says Oscar ain't want that fight. He was forced. Pretty much, bro. That's what it seems like. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him, though, for signing the contract. You know what I'm saying? You said Bob stalled Crawford. Cobbs is a 32-year-old prospect. Hey, you ain't lying, Kush the greatest. He says, I like Blair The Flair Cobbs. He's great for sport. There's a little bit more respect, though. Yeah. I like Blair The Flair Cobbs, man. Boxing needs these guys that's going to rock the mic, that's a showman, right? Boxing needs these type of dudes, man. We got a lot of boring-ass fighters in boxing, bro. You got the trash talkers like Rolly, Keith Thurman. Rolly still ain't really done much yet. Keith Thurman, you don't see him. You can't find him. Who else talks a lot of shit? Christopher Colbert just got it's probably over for him after losing like that. He didn't even get knocked out, but the way he lost, it's probably over with. Nobody want to hear him trash talk. Yeah, and I can see if you got knocked out and you still talking shit, but you got totally just like, you can't say nothing, bro. So we don't really got too many trash talkers, and some of the ones we do got ain't that good, but Blair The Flair Cobbs is a good one. He was talking some big shit. Actually, let me play the clip. Let me play the clip of Blair The Flair Cobbs talking that shit, man. He was talking some big shit. I know I've seen it on IOTBA. Salute to my boy IOTBA. I know he had it on his channel. Let me go here.
The fact that he's afraid. He's afraid. Yeah, he has all the belts. He's afraid of Terrence Crawford. He's afraid of Terrence Crawford. What was making that fight so long? He waited so long that he became devastated.
Oh my God, that shit funny. Oh shit, it ain't on the screen for y'all. My bad, y'all. I'm tripping. Damn, I got all this stuff going on the screen. Y'all ain't even seeing none of it. Yeah. He said he waited so long that now he's devastated. Hilarious, bro. I mean, this stuff I've been saying. I'm kind of tired of saying it at this point. I don't hate Errol Spence at all by any means. I like Errol Spence. Otherwise, I won't talk about him. I don't talk about people I don't like. But he got a point, man. This is something that I said a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you should have been fighting this dude already, bro. Now you trying to it's we'll see. There's a lot of uncertainty because of just time, right? You accidents and inactivity, and now it's like a we'll see. And like, bro, this is why I said that fight should have been happened, but no, it needs to marinate this and that. Fans trying to get on me because I'm pushing for the fight, the biggest fight in boxing. Man, whatever, bro. Now dude may not be the same guy. But let's continue.
If you don't do what's right, you will be cursed. And guess what happens? We don't see him fight for anything for a long time. One injury after the next. Car injury, this injury, eye injury. He missed the fucking opportunity to beat fucking Manny Pacquiao. What now? He's a coward. And I don't respect cowards. I know he's a good fighter, but he's a coward. And he ruined boxing.
You say that he's going to lose against Ugas. What is there that you see in him that looks like he's going to drop the unification belt?
He said he ruined boxing. He said he ruined. Hey, he talking shit. Kind of remind me of Keith Thurman a little bit. But he said he ruined boxing, bro. And this is why I asked, did Spence ruin boxing? I think that's a little extreme. I think, well, let's just be honest. Blair The Flair Cobbs got a fight coming up, I believe. So he's going to do whatever it takes to bring attention to his fight so people can see him fight to see what he got. It's smart. I'm not mad at Blair The Flair Cobbs for talking shit. Boxing needs trash talkers. I mean, we got talented fighters, Boots, Anderson, but these guys are robots. These guys are robots. But Blair The Flair Cobbs, he's the opposite. He's not a robot, but we got to see him. He's a little older. He's talking a lot of shit, right? He's attaching his names to guys like Boots and Spence and Terrence Crawford. It's smart for a 32-year-old guy who may not have that much time left, who really ain't really had no significant fights or anything of the sort. He's doing whatever he got to do to get it. So whoever he's fighting, matter of fact, let me see who this dude fighting. It may not even be on BoxRec yet. He said Errol Spence Jr. ruined boxing. He said he's a coward and he don't respect cowards. He called a big fish a coward, bro. I need to see these bigger channels talking about this dude. They don't want to say nothing, though. Because let's be honest, the truth isn't very lucrative. This dude, he's ranked number 18. Let's see. Blair Cobbs. He's ranked 18 in America, 46th in the world. Yikes. 5'10.5", 32 years old. He's old. 62% KO ratio, 1 draw. Only 15 fights and 10 KOs. He's talking a lot of shit, man. He's talking a lot of shit. And his last fight was a what? What's that S? What does that mean? The S. Oh, no. This is an upcoming fight. He fights on the 19th against Alexis Roja. 18-1. That's who Blair is. And this is why Blair's talking shit, y'all.
Driving daily.
This is why Blair is talking shit. Because he got a fight coming up. And what better way to bring some attention to his fight than to attach his name to Errol Spence? Even if he's bashing Errol Spence Jr. like we never seen before. I mean, he said dude is a coward. He said he ruined boxing. He's talking shit. He said law and order head. What's going on, Damone Daniels? He said he would dust Crawford. He didn't say that. He said he would love to fight Terrence Crawford. He said Spence is running from Bud, bro. What you got to say about that, man? I've been saying that shit, though. Hold on. Let me finish playing the clip.
Because I can see it already in his eyes. You think I can't see it? You think I can't see what Alexis Rocha looked like when I look him in his eyes? You think I don't know what's happening with Errol Spence mentally, spiritually? It's all over his face. And when I look him in his eyes, I don't see a winner. I don't see a victorious winner in what he's going through. Everybody's going through. struggles, trials, tribulations. I don't see it from him.
Damn, he talking big shit, boy. He said he don't see that killer in Errol Spence's eyes. He said he don't see that winner. He said dude was an alcoholic. That was the interview prior. He said he was an alcoholic, all types of shit. Salute to Baby Juju. I see you in the building. Yeah, Spence fans are pretty upset. They're pretty upset. Damone Daniels says, Blair said Bud was a hard worker with little talent. That's hilarious. Hey, yeah, this is what boxing needs, man. Blair, talk that shit, man. Talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk that shit. Tell Crawford to fight. Tell Spence to fight. Get fight boots. Do what you got to do. I ain't mad at him. Boxing needs guys that's go rock the mic, that's go talk that shit to get you hype. We don't have really that in boxing. But the guys we do have, we don't see them motherfuckers. Keith Thurman, we don't see him. He talks some good shit, but we don't see him. He'll talk shit while he's in a fight to fight a guy like Barrios. But other than that, man, he ain't. Oh, is Ugas versus Spence rematch clause? I don't believe so, bro. He said this dude is Keith Thurman light, easy work. That's hilarious. Oh man, nah, but is it rematch clause? I don't think so. Spence said rematch clause for those who don't believe in themselves. I don't think it's a rematch clause. I don't think it's a rematch clause. Whoever wins, they go off to the next one. You know what I'm saying? He said 8 years holding them belts. Yeah, I mean, that's something else Blair said. He said dude holding up the division. All types of shit, man. He talking shit. I mean, but it's really, I mean, a lot of it's factual, though. Whether you want to take it in, how you want to take it. There's a lot of this shit, truly. A lot of this shit I've been saying for years, though. But it's funny hearing somebody else say it. Now, I never necessarily called him a coward, nothing like that. Maybe I have one of my rants. I'm a Gemini, so it's like night and day. But not like that. It's not personal. I think he's stalling him, though. I think he's stalling him. He should have been fought Crawford. You got Eddie Hearn coming out talking shit. You got other fighters talking shit. I mean, you go have to see this dude at the Ugas, bro. He said Blair is a talker because he's a no-name. He got to talk. He gonna have to talk, bro. You got to talk. It may or may not work in your favor, though. Salute Wayne Hennessy, Team Gemini. It may not work in his favor. I mean, if we gonna see how Blair. I'm gonna be watching this fight now. Salute Young Shouty, yeah, Team Gemini. I'm gonna be watching this fight now because he was talking shit. So, I guess this Alexis Rojas. I expect a good performance. I expect you to look spectacular, bro. I don't even want to see you get hit. I better not see no swollen eyes, none of that shit, bro. Because you was talking big shit just now. And when you talk shit like that, I expect you to follow through, no matter who you fight. Even if you ain't fighting the guys you was talking shit to, I expect you to look really good in your next fight because you put that pressure on yourself. But I like Blair the Flair Cobbs, man. I mean, hopefully it works out for him. Boxing's tough today, you know, for certain guys. Blair may be one of those dudes that's a high risk, low reward type of guy. He might be. He seemed to have some ability. He seemed to have speed and talent. He seemed to be crazy. So, yeah, we just need to see him in some bigger fights. I mean, he's with the wrong promoter for sure. You said D. Luckett says Blair is a good talent. He will give Spence problems. Good style. Yeah, he got a good style. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up some clips of him fighting and shit. Yeah, he a good talent, man. Because if he was a scrub, nobody really would be paying him attention. However, we just have yet to really see him in any fight that really means anything. Hold on, let me see what we got. Yeah, this is what Blair is looking like. Hold up. Let me see if I can rewind this. He seems kind of raw. Quick hands, seems really raw. You said, why isn't Crawford collecting? What you mean? He trying to collect, but Spence decided to go the Ugas route. He decided to get Ugas. Listen, bro. Why are we acting like we didn't remember when it was open fucking season? Why are we acting like at that particular time before the Ugas was in that jam? What's going on, cutie guy? When Ugas was in that jam, Spence and Crawford boxing moved out the way for that fight to be made. But guess what they fucking decided to go do? We go ahead and pay money to get Ugas out of that gym, pay these dudes to step aside, and we go fight Ugas first. Come on, man. Stop the cap, bro. That's right, Jose Diaz. It should have happened years ago, but it ain't happened. Let me drop a link. Yeah, but it didn't happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't happen. Maybe he just wasn't ready for dude, right? Bob Arum is the perfect excuse. Really, it's just an excuse because it seemed like dude's getting a bag over there at Top Rank. It seemed like dude's getting paid pretty decent. Because dude's acting like Crawford worth too much. What was Bob paying him? How was Bob paying this guy? You know what I'm saying? PBC said they don't got money for Bud, but we know that's a cap.
Stop the cap.
We know that's cap. Because now they got money for Canelo. For the money they didn't get with Canelo Alvarez, they should have it for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence to make a fight. Get them dudes what they're looking for and make the fight. He said, we still waiting on Blood to respond to Charlo. I am too. Shit. I'm waiting on Blood to respond too. I'm surprised he didn't yet. He ain't came out and said nothing else. So I expect his next thing he comes out, it has to be addressing Jamel Charlo, because that shit went viral. Jamel Charlo put on a hell of a fucking show. Jamel Charlo put on a hell of a show. It was cool, but he should have finished it off with a hell of a fucking show fight. That's what he should have finished it off with. What's going on, Q the guy?
What's good with it, B? How you doing, family?
I'm doing good, man. Tell everybody where they could find you and shit, man.
Man, y'all find me at Lost Starter Boxing, man. The Lost Starter Boxing. We got a Ugas. Me and my homeboy Method, we got a Ugas and Spence breakdown coming. We got the Castaño and Charlo breakdown coming. And the Berlanga card with Keyshawn Davis and his brother and all them. We're going to break down all them cards here in the next week. But we're going to have that Ugas up next Monday.
Okay. Now, who Keyshawn Davis fighting?
Keyshawn Davis, he just fighting. I think this is his fourth professional fight. He just gonna be fighting, some guy. I don't even know his name. And his brother Delvin, he gonna be on the prelim card. I think it's gonna be his top ranked debut. His older brother fighting at 140. He pretty sharp too.
He good? His older brother?
Yeah, he looked pretty sharp. I seen he had a knockout. I don't know what platform he was fighting on or whatever, but he got it on his Instagram. I follow him, Kelvin Davis, on Instagram. He pretty nice. He looks sharp. He long, got long arms and shit. So look like he got a little pop as far as the last guy I seen him fighting and stuff. But he in there working out with him, Crawford, and all them. So I'm expecting something. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm expecting to see something from him too.
Okay. Well, yeah. What do you think about Blair the Flair Cobbs talking his shit, man?
Man, I like that shit. I like that shit. Like, no lie. Like, I've been telling them when I heard Blair just came out really after Boots beat Delorme. That right there, I'm sitting there like, man, that could be Boots' first headliner, and he can do that shit in Philly. Because Blair from Philly. So I think they need to make that happen.
Why he only got 15 fights though?
Yeah, what would you say to somebody that says that he only got 15 fights?
Blair?
Yeah, what would you say to somebody that he just said it? I was gonna say it, but he said it first.
Shit, what do
No,
that
I'm just
mean when
saying.
you
No,
got
no,
somebody
no.
who want it? You
I'm
literally
just
got
saying what
somebody who
happened
want
to
it.
him.
I rather him fight, and this is what I'm saying. That's why I'm satisfied with the Custio Clayton. Like he fighting Delorme, who really coming from 140. When I actually done seen Custio Clayton shit weighing in at 150 and shit. You know what I mean? So I want to see that. I want to see what he do when a big guy his size hit him. Custio Clayton cut up and all that. I want to see what happened. I want to see how we gonna react. I want to see how Custio Clayton gonna react. Also, I do think Boo's gonna win, but I want to see how we fares against somebody with more resistance. You know, and Blair is the same way. He a big guy. He 147 and he want the fight. What you gonna do? Don't fight him and fight somebody that we don't. You know what I mean? Like we don't know. And then like Blair Cobb, I would like to see him shit. He could be calling out Rashidi Ellis because the guy that he fighting, Rashidi Ellis, beat the fuck up like 2 years ago, and Rashidi ain't fought since.
I don't even know why he mentioned that earlier.
Wait. He fighting the guy that Rashidi fought 2 years ago.
Yeah, Rashidi beat him up.
Ain't fought since?
No, Rashidi ain't fought since, and the guy that he fighting, Alexis Rocha, done fought 2 times on Jaime Munguia undercards.
To my nigga Blair Cobb's defense, you feel me? I would say that they signed with the same promotional company and they moving them both slow. Blair Cobbs, the reason he only got 15 fights, he didn't get all the opportunities that these fighters had, and he ain't got a deep amateur background. If you look up Blair Cobbs, really look into his shit. You feel me? Listen to his interviews. Like Blair Cobbs is a late bloomer, like Terrence Crawford was.
Mm-hmm. Well, he older too. I think
he 32.
Yeah, he not getting the opportunities, but he's a decent fighter. You see what I'm saying? He talks that shit. I like how Blair Cobbs talk.
Yeah,
hell yeah. Boxing needs that shit, bro.
Yeah, he wants all the smoke, and people just dismissing him. People just starting to notice he talking shit, bro. He's finally starting to get the recognition.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
They know who the fuck Blair Cobb is.
Everybody, just the casuals. The casuals don't know.
Yeah, like that's when I say it like this. Because the last fight Boots had when he fought Delorme. Now I say Boots really started getting the buzz when he fought Van Herten, and then that fight ended quick. It kind of left people on the edge. He fought Limpinez. Then we like, Limpinez 140. We want to see him against somebody bigger. He fought Delorme. And then the Delorme fight, I think that's when the hype start catching on. People in boxing really talking about Boots. And we seen the reception Boots got. Everybody was watching him like he was the headline. He wasn't even the headline. Right. So then right after that, you see Blair Cobb in his face.
Right. And that's why I feel like Boots, if he really is who y'all say he is, then why can't he just go ahead and make that fight?
Yeah, he said he'll fight anybody.
For what reason he can't fight Blair Cobbs? Like, he not above Blair Cobbs to me like that.
He's not.
Bro, come on, y'all. Let's be real, man. We know that shit ain't gonna happen, bro. It's just not. Boots Ennis is in a good position. Why fuck it up?
He ain't gonna jeopardize his position by getting Blair Cobbs out of there, because that's what a real fighter do. A real great fighter, you call him out, you come talking that shit, they supposed to make that fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know, bro, and I agree with you 100%. But we know the reality of boxing. Reality is, if you a dude that's too good for your own good, and you talking that shit, you ain't gonna get the fight, bro. But if you a dude that's talking shit, but you a dude that look like you could be beat, you looking vulnerable out here, they gonna hop on you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it used to be. Like a guy coming out here talking shit, somebody gonna want to shut him up.
That's why you got to put yourself into these positions. But Blair Cobb's gonna catch up to him eventually.
Y'all think he gonna get a shot? I mean, with Golden Boy,
he gonna eventually get a shot. He need to leave Golden Boy. Right. They only open 2 days a week and shit. Man, you can't be fucking with them. You gotta go and sign with Top Rank.
I mean, but with what's going on now, do y'all really think that the fight can happen? Because right now it kind of sounds like people putting Boots higher than where like they trying to lure nigga Blair. Like,
yeah.
Like, nah, bro. Where you
Nah,
got
bro.
none of them got no belts. None of them ever fought
Right.
for one. None of them ever been a no eliminator.
Right.
Y'all on the same thing. You Boots just got
More
hype,
opportunities,
and,
right?
you know, yeah, like, and you can tell PBC about to start putting their money in them because they talking about them in the middle of fights. They talking about them when they talking about mentioning the other welterweights and guys coming up. They talking about Boots, so you know they about to start putting money behind them. You know, y'all, we gonna see him in a headliner this year. So,
but shit, at 32 years old, Blair The Flair Cobbs don't got much time left.
True.
He don't. He gonna have to go for the gusto, and he got to go now. He gonna have
Why
to
would
find
you
a way
say
to get
that,
out of his
man?
top rank. I mean, Golden Boy.
Go sign with Showtime or Top Rank. Go sign with Showtime like Boost. If you want him that bad, shit, fuck it.
Well,
I
because
think
Golden
he
Boy
got
ain't gonna get him those fights. They ain't gonna put no
No,
money.
they not. They're not gonna do it.
Nope. They're not gonna put no money behind him. None of that. I mean, look at Rashidi Ellis.
Right.
That dude
He
should have
needs to
been.
leave too.
He should have been at a world title shot by now.
Man, like I said, the guy that Blair fighting literally have fought 2 times on Munguia undercards, the Rosado, and when he beat who was the guy that Munguia beat before Rosado? He
forgot.
fought
Was it Dennis Hogan or some shit?
Yeah, Alexis Rocha fought on that undercard too. So and Rashidi Ellis haven't fought 1 time.
Damn. I wonder what the hell is up with that shit, bro.
Like how the loser get more fights than the winner. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. We
and
see
he
that.
getting the looks because Munguia, everybody was hype about this, especially the Rosado.
That's crazy.
Hold up. Hey, hold up. Let me read this comment from this dude, Cut West. He says, "Numbers don't lie, Bud fan. Bud don't deserve the money he's asking. What money is Bud asking, bro?
Are they still talking about that?
I haven't heard him ask for nothing.
Bro, nobody. Bro, listen, hold up. What money has Crawford publicly came out and said that he wanted? What number? What's the number? Nobody knows it because he never came out and said it. Now, this whole 50-50, 60-40 shit, that was a dick pulling contest, pissing contest, whatever you want to have it. He didn't want Errol Spence to little man him. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't want to get little man.
Right. What's going
Basically,
on to
that's
the
what
panel,
that
fellas?
shit is.
Yeah.
So nobody knows what's going on there, young. Nobody knows what Crawford really wants.
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah. Spence ain't even came out with nothing. You know? Like,
nah, man.
And that's something
nobody want to be disrespected and you feel me in front of the fans like that either. So keep it out the public. Keep it behind closed doors.
Respectful, but I don't even think they know what the worth is in this fight. Like, you know, we know it's a big fight, but when we're talking this day and age and what streaming is and all that, what is a big fight as far as in a company's eyes when it comes to pay-per-views? Like, yeah, they be throwing out this million pay-per-view sales here and there, but that's not the space we really in when it come to buying fights and things like that. We really not in that
I was
space.
thinking about some shit the other day, bro. I was thinking about that shit like, hey, bro, do we really know the real numbers? Because when Crawford and Porter were getting ready to go to first bid, they sure did make a exerted effort to not let us see the numbers. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't want us to see what these dudes is really worth. And Spence ain't been the first bid. These guys don't really know how much is in the pot, bro.
Hey, you look on the screen right now, man. This is new. Look on the screen.
Is this?
It can't be 50-50. But see, hey. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that.
It says Derrick James breaks down Spence versus Crawford. It can't be 50-50. This is on Three Kings Boxing. I guess they had an interview with Derrick James. I wonder what he exactly said. But see, now he's putting on his manager fucking hat again. Here we go with this shit again, bro.
Yeah, he did that shit before. And
I'm gonna tell y'all something about that man right there. That man, he doesn't want to see this fight. If you listen to how he talks, he is one of the main detractors of this fight. You see what I'm saying? He's let Spence know this ain't a good fight. He's let the public know this ain't a good fight. Terrence Crawford ain't worthy. It's a 60-40. Spence is better. Whatever he says come out of his mouth is trying to prevent the fight.
Right. He the one that put up a lot of obstacles too, talking about Crawford resume was weak. And then he said something about you look at his ticket sales and this, that, and the third. But the crazy thing about it is, and that's what I don't like, is This nigga only fought out of Texas, what? How many times? And we talking about at a grand stage like LA, the Sean Porter fight. This nigga Bud been at MSG. He been at the MGM Grand a couple times. So, and why is this three-belt unification in Dallas?
Shit, my thing is, why is Derrick James even talking to interviewing and you talking like, man, I think Crawford needs to be in bigger fights to make this fight bigger. Nigga, fight. What are you
right? I mean, how can he make it any bigger? Like the thing about it is, and the reason why, like it's like Shido said earlier, it's like they trying to lure boy him and shit like that. But the thing of it is, this man is a 3-division undisputed world champion. So anything less than what he want, you know what I mean? Nobody pound for pound ever got 60-40. Not by another 9 pound for pound fighter. And the first time any time of a 60-40 came out is when Roy Jones did that shit to Bernard Hopkins. And you saw how long it took for them to fight.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
but I mean, shit.
When it comes to a trainer, bro, I don't think that's something you need to be talking about.
Absolutely not.
What should be coming out of your mouth is what we do in the gym and how we gonna beat them.
Right.
Yeah. No guy can beat them. I don't care who I think against. I don't care how many tickets you done sold. I don't care how much your guarantee is. What I guarantee is an ass whooping. That's what you need to be saying. He literally said nothing about you. Oh yeah, he a great fighter. He can do this. I'm not putting down his skills. But I'm talking about him selling it. Man, sell the fight. What are you talking about, bro?
Right. That's the same shit Ronnie Shields did to Demetrius Andre. He has nothing to offer us. This nigga has a belt. What are you talking about?
You want to be great or not?
Thank you.
Or if you don't fight him, you're gonna be known as the guy that never fought.
Derrick James also said, bro, he said that if Errol Spence wants this fight to happen, it'll happen.
It'll happen. Yes, sir.
Yeah. He said that. He definitely said that shit.
It's definitely gonna be up to Spence, man. You know, it's definitely gonna be up to Spence to tell Al Heyman to get that man what he wants.
Who is Crawford fault? I mean, goddamn. I remember years ago, bro, that was never a thing. Before
that
this shit
comment right there, but Cheeto, that shit is dismissed at this point. That comment is thrown out at this point.
He just fought Sean Porter. He fought Amir Khan. He fought Kell Brook. He fought some fucking names, dude.
And them dudes that y'all thought was gonna be the dudes was weak. Didn't even hold up to nothing.
Spence two best names. Crawford fought him.
And stopped him.
That's Kell Brook and Sean Porter.
But the reason why Derrick James is so dismissive, and I've known this years ago from one of my UK friends, was chatting with Derrick James, and he sent me the conversation years ago. I still got the shit. And Derrick James said there's no roadblock blocking this fight. There's other fights to be made. Ugas, Garcia, etc. So there was nothing holding up that fight even back then. And I showed this to your favorite YouTubers years ago. Nah, they didn't. Blue Blood responded with wow. But nobody else, the other guys, nah, man, they got a game to play.
Hey, Shido, I can ask the panel a question. Yo, man, so what y'all think, man? Okay, if Spence gets past Ugas, do y'all really think he gonna fight Crawford? Or y'all think he gonna go and call out Keith Thurman?
Man, bro, that's tough.
Because the thing, but before y'all answer, the thing is this: I think is that people always talk about the business of everything, and that's the in-house fight. So that would be the fight to common sensely be made. Since he already talking about the other belt, well, what's the other belt? The Ring Magazine.
Basically, I mean.
He'll never get it because Crawford number one.
Right.
They're not gonna put it on the line if you're not number one and number two.
But you know what, Q? It could be some little stuff up with that because they tried to put it on the line with him and Pacquiao.
Pacquiao was number one.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
And but to answer your question, in my opinion, I think that Spence has to fight him next. The fight has to be next. Because he said that. He said that it's going to be 2 more fights. He's put
Right.
himself into a place where he has to make this fight to please the fans, or he'll officially be labeled as a duck after this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
don't think he said he would do.
Yeah, I think Spence,
Yo, hit that like button for your
like,
boy.
like me, I think me personally, I think he pretty much like he got to do it because that's really the only fight it is. But
Right.
I don't even know because Spence to me, he like the little boy who cried wolf. You done said this shit 3 times already. Now you telling me again, and I don't believe it. Like I really
Oh,
gotta
we
see
got
this shit.
55 people in here wanting 24 likes. Come on, y'all. Hit the
Oh,
like
y'all
button.
got
Man.
like
Set up.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Hit that like button
Did
for your
y'all,
boy.
hey,
He said he
Shido,
was gonna fight Bud last.
go.
Right.
did y'all saw that picture with him, Derrick James, and Brian Custer? The picture
Yeah,
that Derrick James had posted. I don't know,
yeah.
man. He
Hold up.
looks
Let me pull it up. Let me pull that up.
oh, okay. Yeah. I just want to look at y'all analogies on it. He looks like he in shape, but I don't
Hold
know.
up. I got something too. Because I got a picture of Spence when he was young. He
Uh huh.
first came on the scene. He looked a lot stronger. He looked at like the big fish. Like he looked as strong as hell. But now he ain't looking the same. Hold on. Let me pull up this Derrick James.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what Blair talking about. He said he don't see it in Spence's eyes. I mean,
I done figured it out. I see
But
what happened. Y'all know why
yeah,
Spence looked real bad in that last
why?
fight? Y'all know why he fired Blu-ray? He fired
Why?
him because Blu-ray was working the shit out of that boy.
Probably.
And
That's what I was thinking.
he not disciplined enough to handle that.
But yeah. Y'all give me y'all analogies on how he looked though, man.
He looks better now,
Uh huh.
but I'm telling you, against Pacquiao, it was more than just that eye, my brother. He did something. He wasn't right.
Well, yeah. From those clips, you could tell something wasn't right because he was getting beat up.
he
Mm-hmm.
getting there. He
He
probably
still
about
can't talk.
in the 150,
Well,
He
160.
looked terrible right there. Look,
yeah,
Yeah, this
yeah.
is
But
during
but
the
but but
Pacquiao
I
fight.
the speech gonna always be a problem with him, fellas, because he got a post in his mouth. So that's always gonna be an issue for him, and he's still getting adjusted to them teeth too. So
Right.
yeah, that's gonna always
Nah,
be an issue. Nah,
nah.
yeah, it is, bro. Because when you like his shit ain't even been in a year, I don't believe.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's
He
yeah,
done got in that wreck a long time ago.
Bro,
And
almost
I done had surgery and stuff done on my mouth. Like it feel
I,
weird. It only feel weird because you always want to put your tongue on your teeth. You just feeling it. But nah,
right,
as far as him talking, I mean, I don't really see nothing. I mean, that's just people talking. I ain't gonna lie. That's just. I mean,
yeah.
if you hear something, you hear something. But I mean, yeah, it's whatever with me. I don't
But
really.
but, but I see what they saying. His speech is kind of slurred though. But I
Cause
mean, shit.
you could say the same thing about Tank. Shit, Tank got teeth in his mouth. Them ain't his same teeth. Shit.
them, that's the veneers like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tank couldn't even talk before. Y'all remember that? Tank couldn't even talk. It sounded like he was
Oh
chewing
my
on rubber.
god.
Yeah. So you know, I
I'm
think
trying to find this
I
picture
don't
of
know. The boy
young.
look better now though. Like I said, he look good now.
he ain't down
Oh
there
yeah.
yet though. Like he ain't. I don't think he ain't really cutting because it ain't that close. But
Yeah.
when he get
And
there, we'll see. That's
And
why.
look. The thing is with this photo though,
uh-huh.
he looks skinny,
Yeah, he
He
right?
looks
looks
skinny.
very skinny.
He looked
So
like he
so
figured it out to me.
but wait, fight week,
Yeah,
how he
fight
go
week.
look? If he looking ribby now, how he gonna look fight week?
Right, because it looked to me it looked like he about at like 155 right now.
Yeah,
Right.
he looking close to the weight. He looking close to the weight already.
How tall? How
I think
tall is
that's
he?
good
How
though
tall is Spence?
for him.
5'9".
Yeah, 5'9".
He probably about 160. He probably about
Oh
160.
yeah.
He probably
It's
about
Yeah,
close to that
lean 160.
55, 60.
Yeah, lean 160.
yeah.
Like no water weight on him. No water at all. He just all
Damn,
lean.
bro. Yeah,
So fight.
man.
Now, he look healthy right now. Like he
Right.
cool. You know what I mean. He ain't cutting nothing. He just
I'm
getting his.
telling y'all, I think he figured it out a little bit.
But he did say he been working in the gym for almost what he say like
6
December.
months. Then he changed it. At first he said 12 months. Then he said 6 months, 4 months, 5 months. He been in the gym for a few months.
Yeah, he was saying like he been in the gym working out a minute. Cause you remember when this girl had posted him in the gym like a while ago. You know, we was working on together, so he probably
he gonna have to keep the weight down.
Yeah,
you know, keep that weight down. He gonna have to keep himself at a small size.
And I think even after he fight, like he gonna have to fight quick. Like I give him shit no more than 90 days before another fight announced, because he want to be active and stay in shape. Like remember, he's older, and now he fighting not only the opponents but time, because he trying to do this and move up, probably do something at 54. And then Jermell, and that's why they hoping all of that align, because all them gonna move up, boom, 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 in line.
Yeah.
See right here, he looks strong as shit.
That's a chiseled Spence right there.
He could make the weight comfortably. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to look like a Skeletor 7-8 weeks out. You know what I'm saying? He was young, but now he's in his 30s. And you get bigger as you get older. I mean, it's a mission. It's a fight within itself just to keep the weight down and make the weight and not eat and stay disciplined. That's a fucking job within itself, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when you older, you can't be cutting that weight. You supposed to be up at 154, 160 already. You know what I mean? He older.
Yep.
Like that's like Boots. That's why people like, yeah, he gonna end up, if he do it right and fight at the right pace, yeah, he gonna be able to go up to 160.
Yep.
Shit, probably before he 31. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Boots already big as hell.
Yeah, like now, but it's nothing to cut that weight because you're young.
Right. When you young,
when you get older, you can't do that. You ain't able to cut down no one. You know what I mean? That shit gonna be hard as hell.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of worried for Spence this fight, especially just seeing from this picture to that picture, man. Kind of worried for him, y'all. I just hope he don't fuck the money up, man. I got him winning 7-5 though.
You say you got him winning 7-5?
Yeah, I got it 7-5 Spence. I think they're gonna give him a gift in Dallas, of course, but I just hope he do win. But just seeing that from that picture to that picture, man, he just and that's why the pop left. That's why the pop and the punches left.
Of course, absolutely. Look at him. He looked like he got punched in this picture.
Yeah.
Oh, he knocking niggas out in that picture.
Yeah, that
right. But right here, man, you don't you could punch through a paper bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's just looking really, But wait, let me see if I got another one.
Yeah,
this was a few weeks. This was a little bit before though.
Damn.
It wasn't too long ago. This is probably about 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half.
And he looked every bit of 170 right here.
Big right here.
170.
You think that's bigger than 170?
Look at his face.
Yeah. Damn, his shit was full.
Yeah,
his shit was full.
But he's good at he good at cutting the weight for sure. I always say that's one of his abilities to be able to cut the weight. But how long could he do it? You know what I'm saying? Hold up, let me see.
Because I can't lie, like right now, and I'm gonna get off subject, but man, Tank, that like I think he gonna be able to he already done went up to 140, he done went down to 130, then 35,
he just bounced all over the place.
Yeah, I think he, and then actually showing that he knocked out Barrios and fucking Keith Thurman couldn't. Shit, that says something to me. I'm like, I think Tank, he might be, he could be dominant than a motherfucker. Certain guys at 140, but he still got that power, and I done seen all long touch with some power. Shit, if Tank hit him, I'm like, shit, he always got a chance, especially when he got a nice little skill set, man. And my boy had sent me some old footage of him and Floyd hitting the pass and stuff in the ring. I'm like, I don't know, that's gonna be a hard guy to beat. I'm ready for him to jump in there against somebody. I think this year though, I'm gonna sit back. I've been saying that this year I'm gonna just sit back and just take what the sport gives me. And get mad at what I don't like and this and that. I'm gonna just take what they give me, and I'm gonna tell you if I like it or if I don't like it. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna be arguing about what I want to see and this and that. That they just gonna have to prove to me damn near like make a fan out of me again. You know what I mean? Shit, but I've been liking what Top Rank doing or they got coming. I actually like that the Zone card last weekend with Chocolatito. So you know, I've been straight. You know, PBC. They're the only ones that they've been like, I don't know, but you know, they got they got this Spence up. Hopefully, I'm planning on going to the Spence. Them tickets pretty cheap, so you know.
Oh yeah, they still got a lot of tickets left, man. I'm in New York, man. I think I'm gonna fly out there and go watch.
Oh, they still got a lot of tickets left?
Yeah, they still got a good amount of tickets left. Like Buddy said, they cheap. Like the shit. See, they got some shits that's like 53. You feel me?
Wow.
Yeah.
Back to house.
What?
Man,
Two,
motherfuckers need to
probably
show
like,
up, man.
yeah, like 2 sections or a section above the floor. Get tickets for like 275, 177.
Yep. Yeah, my partner and them got floor seats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they still got a lot of tickets left. It's gonna be a good fight. The floor seats?
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I'm gonna have to ask him, but shit, if he anywhere where he telling me he buy, I'm sure he paid by a good $4.
Yeah, because I seen they had some pretty cheap. I mean, like the highest floor seats I seen was like 1700.
Oh
yeah,
but
and that's sitting by the ring.
Yeah, that's by the ring, but I done seen some as low as like 700. You know.
Oh yeah. And that's probably how he gonna. That's definitely how he gonna pack the house out. Shit, the whole Dallas should be out there with prices that cheap.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Who is it?
Yo, who that was?
I don't know.
Oh, that was me. My bad, people.
Oh no, you good.
Yeah,
I did want to respond to something earlier about will Spence fight Bud after this fight or call out Thurman. I feel like that would be an obvious duck because of the fact that he said we'll never fight Thurman. So if he calls out Thurman out of all people, that's telling us a lot in itself.
That fight, that's gonna tell us. I mean, that's gonna be a big night. Period. The Spence.
If he call out Thurman, that kind of confirmed that he running and hiding.
He said he will never fight Thurman. Never fight.
But at the last press conference, he was kind of buttering Thurman up a little bit, giving him his props and shit. And so
he did say some positive things about him, huh?
There's no reason for him to fight Thurman. No reason. It's nothing. Keep Thurman got nothing. Keep Thurman done. Nothing. He don't got no belts.
Thurman can fight one person. He could fight Crawford.
Plus, it would make more money fighting Bud.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care to see him fight him. Like if they I do it like this. If they want to use him as a defense, go ahead. But nah, bro. Nah.
Hold on, let me see.
That'll piss me
I
off.
like them for your boy. Let me see some of these comments saying.
I'm just saying that for the people who want to see Crawford fight. You feel what I'm saying? Twice this year, and being realistic that Spence probably is gonna, get in a tough fight with Ugas. He might need some time before he fights. I don't see a quick turnaround for Spence. Like that's imaginary to me.
Nah, it won't be.
He's not his own boss. Like
Let me answer the question. Do I think Spence will go fight Crawford after the fight? I say it's a 50-50 chance that he say something, mention Terrence Crawford after the fight. There's a 50-50 chance. There's a chance he will. There's a chance he won't. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to really depend on how he feels in the fight and his performance.
Yeah.
And based on that,
his past Ugas, I don't think he's going to have the confidence to really even call out Terrence Crawford.
Do you think Bud will enter the ring if he's there?
Probably not.
They may not let him.
I don't think they'll let him.
Man,
and I'm not talking about the fans. I'm talking about the PBC.
Well,
but the thing is also with the fans, bro.
It's not with Top Rank. They shouldn't have any excuse on why he can't enter the ring at this point.
Well,
really, oh my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Bud quiet right now. I don't know. What if he is talking to, maybe some people at PBC? They give him some tickets.
I think so.
maybe that it could be a surprise all in itself to boost the promotion. That's why I said
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit back and take what they give
Yeah,
because
that's
that
a good
shit
point.
that could even boost their shit. Like, oh, we actually signed Crawford and they actually promote that shit
Yeah.
after this fight, regardless of who wins. Because if Ugas wins, shit, you know what I mean. I want to see that undisputed fight, and Ugas seemed real enthusiastic about fighting Crawford if he
Yeah.
He's
wins.
actually mentioning
Yeah.
Crawford's name too.
Yeah. He been saying Terrence Crawford's name.
So I'm gonna sit back and take and see what maybe they will, maybe they don't. It maybe Earl call them out, but shit,
Question.
if they do that shit, it's gonna be huge. Like that,
Man,
like
yeah.
that'll make that shit huge, bro.
For
And
sure.
what's crazy is, bro, fans in Dallas actually fuck with Crawford. Like he was getting a lot of love in Dallas, man.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
that fight
he was getting a lot of love. It was more probably like Spence people, because if you look at the end of the if you look at the pay-per-view when he called his partner name, he was telling him chill out with that shit, like stop antagonizing that man, because that's what was going on. That was what
Right.
the big commotion what was about.
Mm.
But he was getting a lot of love
Yeah.
from the fans in Dallas. I saw the footage that they had. I think it was Ellie Setback who showed it, that Terrence Crawford was signing autographs and giving people dap and shit. So yeah, it's like, it's just that saga, man. But I don't think they'll let him in the ring. But I just think Spence just gotta say, hey, I want Terrence Crawford next. I want that WBO strap, and then it's all history.
If I'm Crawford, I'm getting on Instagram Live after the fight. I'm getting on Instagram Live, and I'm telling all the people in the little audience to record me, and I'm about to push myself in the ring.
So another
Right.
thing
Hey, that's a good idea.
we should watch out for, like, if they're going to interview Crawford if he's at the fight, the
Right.
interviews and things like that. Because I feel like they have to, for them to make it guaranteed that. Well, let me say it like this: if they question Crawford during the fight or interview him, more than likely they're going to let him get in the ring. There's no
Oh
need.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They have to build it up a little bit in a way, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be
Right.
big.
Yeah, they got to build it up anyway. This is why I be getting on Spence for not mentioning Crawford's name. He don't say his name. How you gonna build a fight if you ain't saying nothing?
There you
You
go.
know? Like you ain't
Yeah.
saying nothing. Like we'll see. I mean, I guess we gotta wait and see if he go get past Ugas. Because
But
I mean,
but
you think Ugas gonna be a tough fight, clearly, right?
yeah, for
But
sure.
his fans think he's just gonna run through him.
Yeah, and he got so much momentum, man.
Right.
He beat Pacquiao. Like that's a feat that Crawford and Errol both wanted and didn't get.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he was able to
But
get
but they
Pacquiao.
just wanted. We gonna be honest. They just wanted this scalp. It's nobody that thought Pacquiao could beat either one of them, bro.
Oh no, absolutely not. They just needed that his stardom.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
They just
passing
needed
of
his
the torch.
stardom.
I
Yeah,
mean, obviously
because
Ugas has it. You can tell the fact that his name has grown since that fight. Just
Oh,
but
imagine.
Ugas
absolutely.
said he don't feel that though. Ugas said he don't. He fought Pacquiao when he said he don't really feel that he actually got the respect that he deserved after that fight. I forgot who he was
In a way, I
interviewed
can see
with,
that.
but he said that he really haven't. Like, I mean, the boxing fans that seen it and know, but remember that pay-per-view didn't sell that much.
It didn't. That was
Ugas,
Pacquiao lowest.
and Ugas not pumped like he the best, and he's or his stardom has surpassed Spence or Terrence Crawford. It haven't. It's still
No.
not even at that level. You know what I mean? So he feel like he didn't get that. You know what I mean?
Hey, but also Q, you got to look at this though. He's a dark skinned man who don't speak English. And I think if he would speak English, people will gravitate to him more.
For sure, for sure.
I'll be telling these Cuban guys, man, y'all gotta speak English, bro. You gotta speak the language. Like,
Yeah.
no,
Get it.
this is why that fight still has a lot of tickets. Now, if Errol Spence was fighting Crawford,
that shit
maybe
sold out.
that shit would have sold out already.
Yeah, that shit
But
would
if
have
you
sold
fighting
out.
Ugas, nobody's moving for it like that. So you can only imagine what the pay-per-view numbers is gonna look like.
Yeah, they're
Right.
not gonna be
Hey, Bushido, I think that's why he's been so humble too, though.
Who, Spence?
Yeah, because he know even like if you listen to the Tim Smith interview talking about people gonna stream the Crawford Spence fight. Well, hell, what you think they gonna do with Spence Ugas or Spence or whoever besides Crawford?
Right.
Yeah, that's why the guarantee is so low.
Yep.
So, but that's why I said, like, even now, like in this day and age of streaming, like back in the day, yeah, it was like, 7,500, a million pay-per-view buys. That's what make you a star. I think now in this day and age, what make you a pay-per-view star, that number is gonna be way lower. Like,
Pretty
I
much.
mean, that shit. If you can get 500,000 pay-per-view buys, hell yeah, I'm gonna say you a goddamn
I mean,
pay-per-view
and
star.
plus,
In this day
I
and
mean,
age,
plus Floyd put in a lot more work back then too for that fight, for those pay-per-view buys to be so high back then. They're not putting that kind of work in nowadays,
yeah.
so it's not going to get to that point anyway.
Yeah, I mean, and they not even promoting to do that.
Yeah,
I think like Bob Arum, he do real good at promoting young guys coming up, but once they reach a certain status, then they plateau.
yeah.
So
Hey, they going at it in the comment section. What's this? King Judah talking shit. Let's see, Marvis Banks, but they won't jump onto the panel. You know what I'm saying? They won't come on to the panel. Nobody ain't saying nothing. See, Spence fans are extremely sensitive. Extremely sensitive. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't talking like big shit to Spence. We ain't saying he trash, he a bum, he a bitch ass nigga. We ain't saying none of that.
Yeah, it's easier for them to make a comment than have a conversation.
It's easy to make comment, but they won't come on a panel and say what they got to say, because once the microphone in their face, then they freeze up.
Plus, they have to respond directly to you at that point.
Right.
You know.
Yes,
They don't
for me
want
to
the
talk
question.
to text. Shit, that I'd be like, damn, I it's too much to motherfucking text. I want to.
Right, I want to have it right.
Hold on, let me.
Right, man.
Yeah, they going that in the comment section. So on the chat.
Yeah, and them gonna be the same guys that don't you ain't gonna see for 6 months.
You a Spence fan to hear you
Spence
outnumbered.
lose. If Spence lose, you ain't gonna see them guys for a month. The fanboys, oh yeah, you ain't gonna see them.
They just gonna jump onto the next fighter. That's all they're gonna do.
What would you talk? What you talk about, AJ? I don't know what you're talking about there. All that emotion y'all displayed last Friday. Who was fighting last Friday? What happened?
What happened last Friday?
I don't even know what happened. What's going on, Argentinian's barber? I seen you in the comment section.
Damn, yeah, what happened last Friday? That shit got me thinking.
I'm in now.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Oh, what's good? Salute, fam. What's how y'all doing today on this Good Friday?
Man,
What's going on, AB?
Salute, bro. Salute.
Man, none but these Spence fanboys in these comment sections. I'm just like, yo, what else? How else? I mean, why do you think this dude gonna call Bud Crawford name when he asked him in his last interview directly? Will you fight Bud Crawford? We'll see. We'll see. Nigga, that's all you got. We'll see.
Let Bud respond like that, and then
that's what I'm saying. And then they asked him right after, okay, once you get the third belt, what you gonna do? Well, then there's the other belt. And then the fanboys come out and say, ooh, that's what he talking about, Bud Crawford. I'm like, yo, hold on. They asked him about the dude name specifically. And he said, we'll see.
The media guys, the media guys, the journalists, dude, they know they be wanting him to mention Crawford's name. He never does, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, why you don't want to just say I want to fight Terrence Crawford?
But Bushido,
fight Terrence Crawford. Just say it. I want to fight Terrence Crawford next.
But Bushido, if you can remember, when was the last time he actually called Terrence Crawford name by name? When was the last time he did that?
Shit, like 2008.
After the Danny fight.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's last time I remember. He's like, I ain't worried about Terrence Crawford. If he said
No, I'm talking about as far as fighting Terrence Crawford.
Right, exactly. Right.
You talked Instagram Live a couple times.
Oh, the last time I can recall was when he was fighting Sean Porter, and he was asked about
Al and all this other shit. So
yeah, that
yeah, my kids don't eat off goddamn belts.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, he don't seem enthusiastic about fighting him. Like, and that's why I say
that's what I'm saying. And
Terrence Crawford done been enthusiastic about fighting him. Like, yeah, we gonna fight one day. Yeah, I want that fight. You know, telling people like, yeah, I want, you whoever going for Spence, I knock that boy out. Like, yeah, I want y'all to come back and holler at me. Like, you really want that fight. Spence,
yeah.
at first, yeah, he was, but then
Spence didn't never want that fight.
like
Spence never want that fight.
Like
It's gonna
Ugas
happen,
seemed way
man.
more enthusiastic about fighting Bud than Spence.
Spence wanted Thurman. He didn't want no Crawford. He want that Bud smoke.
Now, AB, what you think about what Blair said about Spence? Let's hear it real quick.
Critical of Errol Spence Jr. Where does that criticism come from?
The fact that he's afraid. He's afraid, yet he has all the belts. He's afraid of Terrence Crawford. He's afraid of Terrence Crawford. What was making that fight so long? He waited so long that he became devastated. If you don't do what's right, you will be cursed. And guess what happens? We don't see him fight for anything for a long time. One injury after the next. Car injury, this injury, eye injury. He missed the fucking opportunity to beat fucking Manny Pacquiao. What now? He's a coward. And I don't respect cowards. I know he's a good fighter, but he's a coward.
What are your thoughts?
Yo, I don't know about the curse part, but hey, I agree with everything he said. The main is what's the hold up on the fight? They talking about unified. We want to fight for undisputed. I mean, shit. When Keith Thurman said he wanted to fight for undisputed, y'all said he was ducking Errol Spence. When Kell Brooks said he wanted to do something else, y'all say he was ducking Errol Spence. When Sean Porter wanted to do something else, he was ducking Errol Spence. This man said he want to fight Errol Spence, whether it's for undisputed, whether it's for unification. I just want to fight this dude. And y'all come up with every goddamn excuse under the motherfucking sun to why Errol Spence ain't fought this man yet.
Facts.
Couldn't
I mean
agree more.
what he said may be what's the word I want to use? He sound like a fan, right?
Yeah,
like a boxing fan. Like this dude was.
That's how they supposed to be, ain't it?
Basically, but it sound like he be listening to these channels. And like he said the same shit I've been saying. Maybe not the coward and the curse shit, but they should have been fault. You know what I'm saying? They should have been fault. What's holding up the fight? Like bro.
That's common sense. What's holding up the fight?
Mm-hmm.
They talking about undisputed.
Yeah,
It wasn't undisputed when he fought Mikey Garcia. Well, Mikey Garcia was he was this. Mike Garcia wasn't shit.
And look, they can't say he being biased or anything because he talked shit towards Bud too. So
yeah,
there's
he said he was talented.
Yeah.
He said
we
No,
can't
he
say
said-
Earl Spence can't fight. Everybody know Earl Spence can fight.
Right,
Everybody
right.
agrees that he one of the best dudes at 147 and one of the top two at 147. That's what we think. But
Right.
I mean, we just saying for some reason he's scared to get in the ring with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I understand why folks don't see. We ain't hating on Earl Spence. We just saying, bro, you run up on everybody else. Like you ready for that. It's free smoke Spence.
Mhm.
It's strap season. You didn't give a fuck who it was. You run up on him. But when this dude enter the ring, or when this dude come around, or when they even say this dude's name, you different.
Very nonchalant, no confidence.
Yeah.
coming up. Yeah.
You
Yo, hit that
Debo
like-
on the block, but then you leave the block.
So y'all don't think he gonna fight you guys after this fight?
Yeah, he fighting Thurman after this fight. I got a question, Basido. Just real quick. I don't know nothing about the rules and nothing, so I just want to get educated. Being that they pay step aside money this time, can they pay step aside money to standing on this again?
Man, that's a good question, bro. And that's part of the reason why I'm questioning it. That's why I say it's a 50-50 chance that this thing even happens. The politics may not even let it happen. So
That's what I'm saying.
if those Batuevs and the Stanionis step on the gas on getting a shot, they may have to oblige. They may have to go ahead because let's be honest. If Errol Spence beats Ugas, he hasn't fought a mandatory since Carlos Ocampos. That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
He hasn't fought up. No. I take it back. Danny Garcia was considered a WBC mandatory for whatever reason, right?
Okay.
So one would assume if Danny Garcia magically became a mandatory to fight Spence, Keith Thurman magically became a mandatory or some shit. Watch.
Hey, and that's I think AB was on Whipping when I said that shit. Don't be surprised if you fight Keith Thurman. And then Keith Thurman had a
title
interview where he
eliminator.
said, Yeah, he had a title eliminated. He said, he said, I didn't lose my belt. I had to give my belt up.
Yep, and he was quiet. I mean, he's been pretty quiet too. So, man, I wouldn't be surprised if they was setting us up for Keith versus Spence, stalling out the Crawford fight even longer.
Hey, if that
It ain't no Crawford fight, man. It ain't no Crawford fight.
It's Spence fight.
So if this don't happen, fellas, what should Bud do?
That's what I'm saying. That's why
already he ain't fighting them, basically, right?
That's what I'm saying. Bud might have to go to 160.
Yeah,
and that's crazy.
Ain't trying to fight him. Look like. Yeah.
I mean, Charlo said he gonna knock him out, but he just had to top it off with that because he was kind of like a punk, really. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
A straight bitch.
I think Charlo will fight him. I think
Charlo ain't gonna fight him. Charlo sound like he said, well, you should stay down there and do what Errol Spence say.
Yeah,
he sound like a straight bitch.
He don't want to take out his homeboy mouth. You know
man, fuck that. Fuck that. If I'm Charlo, if I'm Charlo, I'm 154 pounds. I'm 154 pounds, bro. You coming up from 135. You come up from 135 to fight a big dude, bro. Come up here so I can knock your block. Earl, let me handle your lightweight, bro. You ain't got to worry about Crawford. Let me expose this dude. I want to be pound for pound list too. I want respect on my name. So let me go ahead and take care of this little motherfucker talking this shit. Y'all think this nigga with me? Let me dust this motherfucker. That's what a real motherfucker say. He don't say, do what Earl Spence say. Fight Danny Garcia now. Fight Ortiz. Man, that's some bitch shit.
But why isn't Bud a hater? Why
Bud got to do anything? Why Bud got to do anything? When they said Bud said he want the winner, you and Castellano, that man should have said sign his ass up so I can knock his ass out. Since he want that shit.
And remember, he called out his 3 haters, right? Why
he didn't say Bud. He said Danny Garcia.
Why he didn't say Bud? All people considered one of his haters. He called out Danny Garcia, but didn't mention Bud name. But Bud's the one
coming. Bud will whoop his. He know Bud will whoop his motherfucking ass. Yep. That's what I'm trying to tell folks. They see this dude.
My bad. Go ahead.
I was just saying they see this dude and they like, man, this dude is different. Okay, we all can fight. We all in the amateurs. We all can do. We all special some kind of way. But this dude right here, this nigga is different.
Yeah. And my thing is that when that nigga said you should take less money and do what Earl Spence say, that just let me know these niggas must have meetings about this nigga Bud Crawford, bro.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, whatever. But like I'm saying, shit, that's his stablemate. Not only is it his stablemate, that's his
stablemate. Who we gonna make more money with fighting?
Hold on, AB, let him finish.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
That's his stablemate. And not only that, everybody knows that's Earl's biggest plate he gonna get. That's his biggest plate he gonna get. So that's.
But he ain't.
So it don't matter however you take it. But I'm looking at it from male eyes. That's your.
No, I'm looking.
Okay, you can see it like that. But that's him, and that's his homeboy. I'm not gonna do that. But if he will, he said he'd knock his ass out. Shit, that shit was funny. That nigga, I like Mel. I like how that nigga talk.
He sound like a bitch. I know this is homeboy. I mean, I'm saying I know this is homeboy and everything, but I'm thinking like,
hey Q. But I feel what you're saying. I agree with you saying. But the question was asked, what you think about fighting Bud Crawford, and he deflected that shit on Earl Spence. All he had to say was, hey, look, he got Earl Spence to worry about, but if that can't happen, man, shit, I'll take the payday and whoop his ass.
And y'all hear how that nigga be rambling? Do you think he gonna take the time to even think? To say like that shit just rolling off his motherfucking tongue.
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga went from my homie from Omaha, but yeah, he ain't seen
that man rambling like some broad. I thought he in the game to make himself some money. He ain't in the game to make Earl Spence no money. Terrence Bud Crawford beat Jermell Charlo's biggest payday by far. He ain't in the game to make Earl Spence no money. If your boy Earl Spence don't want to take that $1 million paycheck, what you gonna do? Let that shit ride by you?
And we gonna see. He obviously in the gym with that man.
He ain't. And we okay. And when he don't call out Earl, when he call out Bud Crawford April 16th, when he don't call out Bud Crawford by name, what's gonna be the excuse? Because we know it's gonna be the mandatories coming up. We know they hyping up Keith Thurman. What's gonna be the excuse?
Bro, I don't know. I'm what's going on.
Hey,
that's man, but I'm just saying how I feel like off what he said. Shit, I don't.
Hold up. My thing is this though. And y'all hit that like button for your boy. We got 80-something people up in here. Why are they trying to make Bud submit so much?
Yes. Why?
Why are they trying to make him submit? Right? Like you hear Derrick James, oh this, that, third, Jamel, like, oh well, take the less money. Like,
shit, I don't know about none of that shit.
Because they trying to get him to not entertain the fight. They don't want him to entertain the fight. That's what it is. They want him to go on and try to do other shit.
So people can say it's his fault.
Until it's that right time when they feel like he really slowed down, then they go try to get him.
When they saw Stone Porter get stopped, they were like, "Nah, bro."
I see Mel up in there. Shit, Mel might not be on y'all pound for pound list, but I got him ahead of Errol on my pound for pound list. Me personally. So,
yeah, you said Errol, but we talking about Bud though. That's a whole different beat.
I know, but you said something about being pound for pound. Shit, I already got him pound for pound, but
I got him pound for pound. Yeah.
I feel like if he go up in there and fight him, shit, I don't think he'll turn that shit down. Shit.
He will. He will. He turned down an imaginary fight. They said hypothetically, if Bud can't get Spence, and he said he want to get you. He said he should go down and fight Errol Spence. Hold on, bro. He said if he can't get Spence, and you tell him go back down and fight Errol Spence anyway. Make that make sense, man.
And Spence over here talking about Will C. Bro, come on, man. What's up with the none of these dudes looking to step on the gas and fighting Crawford, bro? That shit's wild to me.
Crawford Candyman. They won't say his name 5 times. I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
Who called his name, man? Who's called this dude name? They asked Keith Thurman after he was talking this shit. He ain't on the list. Errol will see. Charlo telling Crawford to fight Errol. Come on, man.
Shit, I don't want to see Bud fight no fucking Keith Thurman, bro. On me.
Hell no. I'm just saying
they gonna murder Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman, nigga.
Oh, true.
I'd be like,
true. You telling the truth,
bro.
I'm saying you telling the truth. I'm just saying they won't even say this man's name. They won't even say his name. That's what I just use him as an example of people. They won't even say his name. They ask any of them top dudes at 54, 47, they won't even say his name. That's the point I'm making.
Hey,
whether it's Keith Thurman, Charlo, or Spence, they won't say his name.
Hey, Charlo and Spence gonna go at it. They're gonna go at it with each other. He gonna tell Spence, hey, go ahead and fight that man so he can start calling me out. And Spence gonna be like, hell no, you fight him.
Shit, I heard Errol be beating that nigga up in sparring.
Yeah, I heard that too. Beating up Jamel. Actually,
that's what I'm saying. If Errol beat this dude up in sparring, and Errol don't want to fight Bud, you think Charlo want to fight Bud? Come on now. That's what I'm saying. Come on now. What makes y'all think Charlo want to fight Errol just because he talk shit? We know plenty of motherfuckers that talk shit. That mean they gonna do something.
I didn't say I think he want to fight him. I said I think he will fight him.
No. If you don't want to fight him, you get in the ring with him. How you want? How you want to fight him if you want?
Bro, because he ain't spent years dodging that nigga, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I was Charlo, I'll be trying to get that shit.
I ain't gonna hold you up, Q. Shit, man. If that nigga Charlo beat Castanos and get undisputed, man, that nigga gonna move up, bro.
I guarantee you, if that shit went on, like, hey man, they said, hey, this nigga Bud want to fight you. He up at 154. He don't fought somebody at 154. He wants you. Hell yeah, I think he'll fight that nigga.
Nah, man, Bud ain't got to fight nobody at 54. Bud, you just bring your ass up here and give me my payday.
Bro,
I ain't got to wait for you to fight nobody.
Bro, that's how I'm putting it. I'm not. You know, however you think, just go straight up and fight him. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, if he feel like that's what you want to do, but if that shit going on and he done been up there and he's serious, Danny Garcia ain't no fucking 54. Come on, that nigga just said he was gonna go through. That nigga ain't did shit. He ain't fought nobody.
That's what I'm saying. He said Danny Garcia, but he won't even say Bud Crawford. That's what I'm saying. He said Danny Garcia name. He wouldn't say Bud Crawford.
He said Danny Garcia name interview.
Yeah, he said Danny Garcia. They said who your haters? Erickson Lubin. He said I forgot the other boy name, and then he said Danny Garcia.
He said your biggest haters.
Yes.
So you feel like them niggas be hating on him?
That's what Charlo said out his mouth.
Those are the fighters he want to fight. His haters.
Yeah, he said I'll knock out a hater, and he said who the haters?
Okay, Bud ain't never hated on him.
But then I'm saying they said Bud said if he can't get Spence, he wants you.
That's two different things.
I don't
That's
know.
Yeah,
You ain't had Danny Garcia hated
y'all
on him.
both got good points. Y'all
you
both
ask
got good
somebody
points.
that, you can get two different
When
answers,
has
bro.
Danny Garcia hated on him?
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know,
saying. When does Danny
Bud
Garcia
did
hate
tell
on him?
that fool, bro.
Shit,
More
I
than
That's
don't
why he's
know.
not on
Shit.
the panel.
That's what I'm saying. So Danny Garcia never hated, but he called Danny Garcia name.
How do you know? Have you ever seen him?
How do you know? So we don't know. So we
We
can't
just
say
don't know
names.
what we
I'm
heard,
not
bro.
saying
That's
that
all.
I do know, bro. I'm just saying if he brought him up and he said Danny Garcia went
To
to
me,
the Raiders,
That's
obviously
weak ass shit.
I feel
A
like
dude-
he probably feel like him and Danny probably had a conversation or some shit. I don't know.
Wow. Why would you and Danny have a conversation with a dude that ain't did shit since he
Bro,
was at 40, and you got the pound for pound star right there in your face?
Bro, you
I'm
talking
just saying,
about
bro. It
you?
sounds like
I
some
don't
weak
know
ass
why
shit
he
to
feel
me.
like Danny Garcia a hater.
Some weak ass
I
shit
don't
to
know
me.
why, bro. I don't know why he feel like Lupin a hater. He already knocked him out. What we talking about? I don't know.
Knock you out.
I don't.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. My point is he
Okay,
gonna say.
so what am
I'm
I
saying my
saying? I
point is
don't
he
know.
gonna say
Like,
Bud Crawford. The only reason why he said Bud
cause
Crawford
Bud
on the
ain't hating
reporter.
on him, bro. Bud not
He ain't
hating
gotta
on
hate
that
on
man.
him. This dude's a pound for pound star. Ain't got nobody to fight.
Listen, I'm just
yo,
saying those
Shido,
just two different questions, bro. So you can get two
yo,
different answers
appreciate you
from
having
it.
me on the panel, man. I got to get back to work. Salute to y'all fellas, though, man. It was good talking to y'all.
All right, bro. Salute to
Take
you,
care,
man.
man.
Yeah. I mean, Jamel Charlo, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect that type of response. I mean, it was cool for boxing. Boxing needs that type of shit, but he didn't say let's fight. So is
Beating around the
Spence
bush,
gonna
man.
take him?
Beating around the bush.
Sound like a bitch to me.
Is Errol Spence gonna want to fight? I didn't expect Jamel to that response. I thought he was gonna be more willing. I mean, Crawford's a fucking former lightweight, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I
I don't
would have
know.
said, bro, bring your ass up here. Come on. Like Spence told Danny Garcia. I mean, my bad. Like he told Mikey Garcia. Mikey, you say my name, we gonna get it on.
He says Mel is an athletic nutcase with a punch. Yeah, ain't it? Well, shit. I mean, we gonna have to see if he go. I mean, Jamel still got his fight is May 14th now against Castano. So he got to get past Brian Castano. And if he don't get Castano again, Crawford go troll him again. Crawford trolled him last time. So that's why you're not high on the pound for pound list.
They ain't hate. They ain't enough hate for him.
Yeah.
I guess not.
They ain't enough hate for him. Oh, okay.
Said that,
It's all selective.
That
It's all selective when
don't
you
sound
nervous.
like
When you scared.
that sound like the
Selective hate.
motherfucking truth. That sounded like
I know it sounds like the truth, but I'm saying Charlo think he pound for pound. Charlo think he pound for pound. So if another dude tell you no, you ain't pound for pound, that's why you ain't on the list. They don't sound like no hate.
What's going on, Dre?
Okay.
That Spence wasn't ducking anyone either until Bud came
I
out.
just told you
Jamel followed
what
suit.
it sounded like, nigga. That sounded like some real shit to me.
Hey,
Hey,
Dre the man. Hold up. Dre the man. Them dudes, they all doing the same shit. They high siding on Crawford. They trying to lure the man up. Jamel doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Remember before Bud was coming up? Oh, he ain't done nothing. He gotta get bail. Oh, he ain't selling tickets. He ain't doing it. Jamel Charlo doing the same shit, man. He giving you that same type of vibe. Only thing he was different, he was loud and
and said I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Right.
What they say, birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, they in the same damn stadium.
But hey, I'm talking about as of the characteristics, the shit that they're doing, it ain't cool. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about how they camp it. A lot of other fighters that fight there probably don't act like that.
And they don't be around them boys like that.
Exactly. They probably train and they go their separate way.
Yeah. Spence be with the Charlos.
Facts.
He with Tank.
Man, do y'all think Jamel go fight Manguia?
You said what you say? You broke up?
You think Jamel go fight Manguia? I mean Jamal?
Man, what?
I think Jaime Munguia can beat Jamal. I mean, honestly.
You think so?
I think so.
I used to like Big Charlo. After he turned down Andrade, man, you finna fight who?
We haven't seen him since Montiel. That was like 2 years ago.
That's why you don't like him.
The
reason what made me not like him was that Benavidez smoke.
Oh yeah, he talking this shit to Benavidez. I'll break his neck.
That's different. Like him and Andrade. I don't know that shit.
That ain't different. This man offer you $7 million. If you don't like this dude, if I don't like somebody, they offer me $7 million to whoop their ass. I'm taking.
How we gonna, bro, how a nigga gonna offer him $7 million and he just lost his promoter just lost a whole purse bid, bro.
I'm saying Eddie Hearn offered $7 million.
On Boo Boo.
I'm saying I'm asking. Did Eddie Hearn what Eddie Hearn offer? What they offer? What's the report they offer? I'm asking. Since you know his pockets, what's the report that they offer?
Ronnie Shields said that shit was capped.
What was the report?
Ronnie Shields said it was
capped. What was the report?
Ronnie Shields was on the box.
Bro,
that's
what I'm saying. So what was the report, my guy?
Bro, it don't matter what the report is.
It don't matter. Oh, my bad. So we should take Ronnie Shields' word for it, right? We should take Ronnie Shields' word, right? His word is gospel, right?
Who word do you take?
I want to know what the report said. That's all I asked. What the report said.
Who reported it?
I said. What did the report say?
Who word are you taking for?
I'm asking I just asked what the report said. You won't even tell me the number. Give me the number. If you're not gonna give me the number, let's stop talking, bro. Somebody else can go.
Bro, he said 7 million, but somebody.
That's all I asked. It might not matter to you.
What's a fake number to something?
How you know it's a fake number? How we know? Because Ronnie Shields said
it never happened.
Okay. They say a lot of shit that never happened.
Hold up.
Why would I believe a report and not his trainer? What are you talking about?
Okay. Why would I believe his trainer?
Because on a Boxing Voice, he was on a Boxing Voice, and he got asked about the offer from Eddie Hearn and them, and they said, "Nah, man." That was on a Boxing Voice. I remember he was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Hearn was on there with Ronnie Shields, and he said no.
No. He was Ronnie Shields was on the Boxing Voice. I wish I could pull up. I wonder if they got a clip or some shit. That was a while ago though. That was like about 2 years ago now. But yeah, I mean, they didn't want the fight, man.
Man, they don't
want to fight Boo Boo anyway. I mean, we might.
That's what I'm saying. So you want to fight Manguia though? Manguia, what Manguia got? He ain't got none.
He ain't about to get no fights.
Andre, they want to fight Morel.
Manguia is supposed to fight Boo Boo. He's the mandatory. Guess what? He don't want to fight him.
I'm not no Andrade fan, but I'm just saying, what's up? What's up with this guy?
That's what I
want to see why these do. If he's not a good fighter and all this shit y'all talking about, why y'all not whoop him and take his strap?
Morel wanted to fight him. He didn't want to fight Morel.
Who? David Morel?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I never heard that.
No, he called them out.
I didn't hear that. When was this?
This was a couple weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's something new. Okay.
Hold up.
I mean, it might have been a month ago, but he for sure called them out.
Yeah, Morel did call him out.
He got a belt, so Andrade be ducking too.
Shit.
They all be ducking, man.
He ain't want to fight Zonabek neither.
And he ain't want to fight.
He was the duck, man. I lost all respect for him. He should have fought Johnny Beck.
He was supposed to be going up to fight Zach Parker. That's why.
He still ain't dropped the belt yet, though. He ain't even officially dropped it. He's saying, but shit. They trying to get Munguia to fight Zonabek.
Let me see.
But he is gonna fight. I guess he fighting Zach Parker because shit. Paying for that fight. He lost that shit in purse bid. Eddie Hearn lost that fight in purse bid. He ain't even put $2 million on that board. That nigga said that fight with him was worth like 1.5 or something. I think.
Who he fight?
Who is it? Who is that guy? Parker.
Right. That's why he put no money on that. Right. You don't even know the nigga name. Right. Right. You talking about he ain't put $2 million in the fight. We know Andrade not no big draw like that. We know that's why Andrade Charlo. That's why he put money behind it, bro.
That nigga then what, like $1 million? 1 point? What like 700,000? This your fighter. You got
how much Charlo making? Is Charlo touching M's like that?
I'm not talking about Charlo.
I'm talking about both of them. I'm talking about Charlo and Andrade. If you ain't touching money like that, they trying to give you money like that. Why you turn it down?
I don't know what they trying to give them because they don't feel like if they feel like they was overpaying them and they let this shit go to purse bid and then
this ain't no unification.
Hold up, let me finish. And then they bid on it and they put up like 1.6 million for you to fight, bro. You're not even gonna get a whole million, bro.
Who is this dude's opponent again? Who was his opponent again?
Bro, the same dude they want him to fight so he can get a Canelo fight.
Okay.
so he can get a Canelo fight.
Yeah.
So how much you think you worth? They gonna give you to fight Canelo in your fight before we ain't even give you $1 million. Come on,
that's Canelo.
No. I'm talking about when he do, bro. It don't matter.
What did Caleb Plant get fight Canelo then? What Caleb Plant get? Since we talking about Canelo money.
I'm talking about
what Caleb Plant get? Caleb Plant didn't get. He wasn't touching $1 million.
He had a.
I'm asking what Caleb Plant get before Canelo. Since we talking. And then what he get after Canelo?
He had a belt.
Andrade got a belt too. What you talking about?
No, the circumstance is different, and he's not gonna have the belt at 168.
I'm talking about at 160.
No, he not fighting Canelo at 160. He going up to 168 to fight this guy, bro.
Okay.
So what belt is he?
So what belt Yildirim have? Did Yildirim have a belt?
Bro.
I'm asking. Since we talk about belts now, I want to go. Who had a belt?
I'm not talking.
That what you say? Andrade didn't have a belt. Did Yildirim have a belt?
So he can fight Canelo, bro. Why are we talking about Canelo?
I know, right? You brought up Canelo,
bro, because that's who Andrade is fighting this guy for, so he can become mandatory to fight Canelo, bro. So this is what I'm saying. Yeah. So if your promoter is trying to leverage you to get this fight or anything, bro, he not even trying to put this guy in position. He giving Canelo a fucking Triple G fight or somebody else. Like, come on, like.
They was, but truth be told,
well, hold up. Canelo, what makes you think Canelo want to fight Andrade? Canelo don't want to fight him. Nah, so how can they get Andrade to fight Canelo don't want?
Yeah, he don't want
so why is he going up to 168 then?
To try to get
what else he gonna do? Charlo don't want to fight him. Triple G don't want to fight him. What is he supposed to do? Sit there and wait for a motherfucker to try to fight him? And every time he fights somebody, people say, you ain't fought nobody. So what the fuck y'all want these dudes to do?
But now they be trying to say he gonna fight Errol or some shit like that in the future.
That's what I'm saying. And then he fight, and then when he beat up another bum, y'all gonna say he ain't fought nobody. So what the fuck you want him to do? Fight bums or move up? Or sit there and wait for Canelo?
To me, it sounds like at least they saying they might fight some Benavidez or something. Benavidez said 7 million. Did now motherfuckers like, man, ain't gonna pay Benavidez 7 million to fight. Like, come on. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying this. I'm not capping for none of them niggas because at the end of the day, 160, 168, and 175 ain't did shit. I don't care about really. They ain't nothing happening. They not fighting each other. None of that shit happening. So I don't care to argue about who ducking who in that division. Who until they get in the ring and fight. I don't even care about them. I'm sleeping on them. Them divisions right now. So to be real, I ain't even on here to cap about them niggas, bro. Nothing popping with them niggas. I ain't about to debate you about a nigga who not about to fight a nigga who not about to fight another nigga.
I know that's why we should stop talking about Errol, Spence, and Jamal Charlo. Cause they ain't trying to fight Bud.
Yeah, because
I didn't bring it up. We over here talking about the subject. If you don't want to talk, what you want to talk about? Who got the fight out here? Because really,
why won't Andrade?
What we need to do is sit back and take what we gonna give them. Because I ain't gonna be on. I ain't capping for. I don't like none of them niggas enough to cap for him. I fuck with Bud, but as soon as he do some crazy shit like he ducking, I'm not gonna cap for that.
That's how it's supposed to be. You ain't supposed to cap for none of these motherfuckers.
I don't like no nigga above the sport, period. So I ain't really on here to just cap about them. I can talk about the sport and what I think, but bro, I ain't about to argue about no damn Andrade fighting another nigga, bro. Come on, man. That's good. Hear about them niggas like that.
Why are these cats trying to chase Canelo and why they want to fight each other?
I know that.
You said who?
The payday.
That's why a lot of these fighters they get knocked off because they don't want to fight no tough fights.
Yeah, none of them guys trying to test themselves. Benavidez and Plant was been supposed to fight unified way before one of them fought Canelo.
Right.
They just now talking about fighting in September. They trying to make a fight for September. Jose Benavidez.
Right, Benavidez talking about
now he want to fight Plant in September. Man, okay, he better not lose.
Benavidez talking about now he want $100 million to fight Andrade, but you was just talking. He was just capping about all these other fighters that don't want to fight him though.
He said he want what?
I'm just saying he talking about he want all this money to fight Andrade. You know what I mean? That like these boxers today, they garbage, man. They not the same dudes from the 80s, the 90s. They not those guys.
Raised by single mothers.
Yeah, they not those guys, man.
Hey, some of them got two. Some of them got both parents, but it don't matter. Both of them, all of them suckers. Most of them suckers.
The dad fucked up then. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
Hey. Dad do his part.
I say 99% on
Charlo allow Bud to move up to 154 and challenge her. If he feel like he gonna knock him out, he should have just said, "Well, hey, you can come up to 154 and challenge me." But like I say, these guys, man. That's why I don't pay for none of their fights, is because they garbage, man. The only one I'm gonna pay for is Bud or somebody else that got hard. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of them dudes, man, they ain't really trying to fight no tough fights. That's why when they fight somebody that's tough, they either gonna have a hard night or they gonna lose. It's because they not fighting nobody. Mm-hmm. These guys should be fighting, man. When Evander Holyfield and them was fighting, they was fighting at least 3 to 4 times a year.
They ain't hungry like that.
They not fighting nobody, and people is actually buying these fights. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. Like we could go back to Tank Davis. Tank Davis is 30 years old. He has never fought none of those guys that in his
nobody.
None of the guys that came out.
Loma, Gary Russell, Haney.
Gary Russell, all of them dudes, man. Gary Russell, when he fought Lomachenko, he lost. And the reason why he lost is because he wasn't fighting no tough fights, man.
But that was Lomachenko, what, third fight?
But what I'm saying is that he bullshitted a long time.
Other than Lomachenko,
Superman Davis made a good point. He said, look, fighters, when he was fighting back then, niggas was coming to get it. These guys today, they not fighting. They just surviving. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really fighting. They ain't fighting, man. That's why when they be fighting, that's why that little punch head boy, that boy that just lost a couple of weeks ago, I can't think of his name.
You talking about Chris Colbert?
Yeah, he ain't fighting nobody. So when you get ready to fight somebody that's hard, that's gonna fight you, you're gonna lose. It's because you're not fighting against nobody. That's why these fighters, they ridiculous. The same thing with Canelo. I mean, I like that he's fighting Bivol and stuff, but we've been asking for this man to fight against Jamar Charlo, Andrade for years. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing it.
He gonna go fight.
I would give him credit. He fought Laura. He fought some guys, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of these guys, they not fighting. But even with Andrade and Charlo, y'all see that y'all can't get the fight with this man. Why don't y'all fight each other? What's so fucking hard about that?
Bro, I don't know.
Fight each other. Go Benavidez. Let's fight each other. Let's see who's the best. When Sugar Ray Leonard was out with the eye injury, Tommy Hearns and Hagler had to fight each other. It's because they was bucking for supremacy.
They don't want to do that because they think like Charlo think he on another level than motherfucking Andrade or something. They gonna say, what did Andrade done to deserve to fight Charlo? Shit, what has Charlo done? Ain't then one of them done shit.
And that's nothing but stupid politics. What do you mean? You ain't none of y'all is doing. You get paid $7 million, how much money you getting paid to sit around here and sit on the shelf? That's why I'm telling you. When Maul fought against that Mexican dude, that last fight he had trouble with this guys because the guy's not fighting nobody.
Right.
He had trouble.
Shit, he fought everybody to get them belts, so he gonna
get at 160. That man ain't fought nobody. I'm a Jamal Charlo fan. I like Jamal Charlo.
Talking about Jamal Charlo?
Yeah, he talking about Jamal.
Yeah. Now I like his brother and stuff like that. His brother
a bitch.
don't fight. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't like this move that he talking about Bud. You know, basically trying to discredit this. Man, Bud been winning championships before these clowns even won a championship. Man,
he was on a pound for pound list before.
Huh?
He was on a pound for pound list before this dude was a champ.
Yeah, why y'all sitting around here playing this man like that, man? The man been winning championships before he even moved up to 147.
And he got to beg y'all for a fight. That's what I'm saying. What kind of shit this shit make?
That's sad.
Yeah, they want him to submit. I don't really get that. It's like
you
they
should
want
be
him
welcoming this dude with open arms.
90-10. Come on, man. What the fuck you talking about, man?
Y'all should be like, please, bud, come up here and let me bless you with these hands so I can get that pound for pound belt. I'll run that for you, though. Run that.
You pose a fight against the best. What is all this politics stuff about? I don't understand.
Because they know if they lose, and my thing is this, man. If you lose against Bud, you're not really gonna drop down that much, man.
No, they know it's gonna be a bad ass whooping. They know it's gonna be bad.
That's true. But
and you know what's bad about boxing too is the so-called business people of boxing. First of all, these people that talk about the business side of boxing, they don't even fucking read the contract. You ain't got no business. How you talking about the business side of boxing? I never heard that before.
Exactly.
First of all, when they make these fights, it's the donors that's putting this money up to make sure, and it's the fans. And no, what are you talking about? The business side? That is the business. Whoever putting the money up, they gotta make sure his ass is in the seats.
Yeah.
This fight should have been made about 4 years ago. You know how much money they would have made off of this fight? It's politics. And as long as the people sit around here and talk about the business side, the fucking fight is not gonna be made.
Right.
Then you got people coming on here talking about, well, you don't want to support black business. Why would I support a black business that don't want to give me what I want? It's just like if I go on Walgreens, if I'm not getting the best service that I need, why would I support somebody? No, I'm not supporting. I'm not going to do it. That's the same thing with Anthony Joshua and Wilder. We sat up here and waited for that fight. It never materialized.
Never happened.
Never.
Never
Crazy.
happened.
That fight should have happened, bro.
I heard
Man, I would have paid 100 for that.
I heard Joshua called out Wilder. Is that true?
It's too fucking late.
He lied. Joshua lied. He set up here and said, like, if y'all give me $50 million, he got tired of people asking him, you give me $50 million right now. Not what he said, 50 or 60 million. He said, if y'all give me $50 million right now, I'll fight this man. Sherry Finkel.
Yeah, Shelly Finkel and them got the bag for him.
AJ and he didn't want to fight that man.
Nah, and then what AJ did. See, they trying to change the narrative, but I remember vividly what happened. Man, all this shit documented on this channel because I was talking about how AJ was ducking and shit. I remember this shit. He was they was playing games with the numbers, right? They was playing games with the numbers, and then they tried to make Wilder. They was trying to make Wilder submit to take a
12 million.
Right, 12 million flat fee. He was getting their splits, 30%. He's giving fucking Parker percentage.
Parker got 15 million.
Right. They didn't want to get Wilder a fair shake. So why does it? Okay, I take the 12. Guess what they did? They called up the WBA or whoever had the belt, with Povetkin had at the time, and then they said they got a few hours, 24 hours to mandate get this fight made. I remember that shit, bro.
I remember that shit too. This the same. This the same shit.
They came up with that money. Then Eddie Hearn told Anthony Joshua, "Look here, boy, you can't count. Why are you sitting around here talking like that?" But look, you just said that you want to fight for $50 million. You said that. Then when they come up with the money, then you turn around and recant. We sat up here and waited for that for almost 3 years. That's nonsense.
It's the same thing with the Crawford Spence shit almost, bro. Like we waited around.
It's exactly.
Definitely, that's exactly what it is.
It's the same thing, bro.
But look, bro, you know who fucked the game up, man, and it's just real stuff, man. It's Floyd.
No,
Yes,
I ain't gonna let you put that on Floyd. No,
I gotta agree, man.
I'm tired of hearing that shit. I'm tired of hearing that shit. This
Let
man,
me hear why.
no, bro. If you
Let
know
me hear
anything
why.
about boxing,
Yes, he
if you know anything about
Floyd
boxing,
did
pretty
that.
boy Floyd Mayweather,
Floyd
pretty
did
boy.
that.
Nah,
You know
bro.
why
Pretty.
he did
Hold
that?
on, sir.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Sir.
He messed
Sir, no, he
the
did.
game up, and
One
I'm
at a
gonna
time.
Sir,
explain why.
no, he did.
Yes,
wanna
he
hear what
did. Yes,
he
he
got to say
did.
about it.
Yes, he did. He messed up the game is because he went around there and he was fighting a lot of guys that was past their prime.
Oh my
He
God,
fought
stop
a
him right
lot
now.
of guys that was past their prime. He
Stop
didn't
it.
get in the ring with Sergio Martinez. He wouldn't fight
Sergio
Vernon
Martinez
Forrest.
is 160.
He would no, he wasn't. He was at
Well, he's
147. When Floyd Mayweather was at 147, Sergio Martinez was down there, and Paul Williams and Vernon Forrest. He didn't ever fight those guys.
Vernon Forrest was at 147 when Floyd was there.
nah,
He
Floyd fighting
beat
at
Shane
140 at that
Mosley
time,
for the belt. He beat Shane Mosley for his
Yes, but
belt.
Floyd was not at that division. You
Yes,
don't know what
he
the fuck you
was,
talking
bro.
about.
He
There's
was
no
up
timeline
there.
on it. Hold up.
Floyd Mayweather never
Floyd was not
unified
at
that division. He
147.
ran around here and got
Floyd
all
was
this money.
stop, Bushido, stop this dude. Floyd Mayweather was not at welterweight
Now
when
you
Sugar
need to be
Shane
stopped.
fought. When Sugar Shane fought Vernon Forrest. Pull it up, Bushido. Please pull it up. When did Sugar Shane fight Vernon Forrest? This motherfucker said Floyd Mayweather was at welterweight that time.
I said he never fought him. I said
Vernon
he never.
Forrest was
All
not.
the guys that
Vernon
was
Forrest did not have a
that
title
weight
at 147
he
when
wouldn't
Floyd
fight
got there.
that guy.
Floyd,
He would not fight
this man
them.
said
He
Vernon
ran
Forrest.
around
Stop
here
you.
and fought
Stop.
against a lot of guys that was past their prime. I'm sitting there
Stop. Y'all should let folks that don't know shit talk. He
No,
don't know
we
what the
should
fuck he
let you
talking
come
about.
on here that's talking that don't know
No,
what you talking about.
I can
Sat
review
right
everything
here
you
and
said.
watched him do
What you
that.
talking about?
What
Do
is
what?
you talking about?
Oh, okay. So Sugar Shane
Floyd
was
messed the division up. That's point
really
blank.
So Pacquiao didn't fight Sugar Shane after Floyd. Did Pacquiao fight Sugar Shane after Floyd? Yes. Did Pacquiao fight Cotto after Floyd? Yes. So Pacquiao got all Floyd left over. So why are we putting on Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah. My beef with Floyd though is that he put Pampers on boxing. He kind of put Pampers and training wheels on boxing. I think Floyd's I call him TBE, but I think he put Pampers on boxing. You know, we see how the PBC fighters be moving. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't blame him because they trying to beat him. He put in work. Floyd actually did the work. That's what I'm saying. You can't blame the man. This man put in work to make Floyd, pretty boy Floyd, turn to Money Mayweather, and he was putting in work.
My biggest beef is that he should have gave that juice to Keith Thurman. That's not Canelo Alvarez. He should have gave that shit to Keith Thurman.
I can't disagree. I can't disagree.
But he was after the money. He was after.
But hold on, how Canelo get juice after that ass whooping though? That's the thing that puzzles me.
Bro, you know
that was one of the worst boxing matches I done seen in a long time, and he got juice off that.
Nah, it wasn't just that. Canelo had a lot of multiple passing of the torch fights.
Yeah, he fought Cotto too. You know,
and Mosley and Cotto.
But that man just said Floyd fought these dudes and they'll pass their prime. So if they'll pass their prime when Floyd got them, it wasn't no passing of the torch when they got the Canelo.
Floyd was older than a lot of
that's what I'm saying. And this dude said Floyd fought him when he was past their prime. When they were past their prime, Floyd was older than all them niggas. Yeah, but Canelo fought him, and Canelo fought these same dudes years after at a higher weight class. So how the fuck did Floyd fuck up the game? Smart guy.
I think the money push. I think the money side.
Canelo doing the same thing Floyd doing, just better.
Money over legacy.
Yeah, and that's the same.
But Floyd built. He got the money because he had the legacy.
Man, first of all, let's go back to some real shit, Joe. Oscar De La Hoya fought against all the killers in their prime. That's what he did.
Okay.
I don't know what y'all talking about. When he fought against Ike Cortez, he fought against Shane Mosley. They were in their prime. When Mosley fought, was Floyd hold on, bro.
Floyd was at 41-35 at that time.
When Floyd fought against Shane Mosley was past his prime. When he fought against us, and I'm not taking nothing away from that. I'm just saying that He ran around and he got.
He ran around. What you talking about? This man was at lower weight classes.
Yo. Floyd called out Shane, bro, viciously. Shane
That's what I'm saying. And when it was at 135, what you talking about? Before Shane fought Oscar De La Hoya, Shane chose Oscar over Floyd.
When he fought Shane Mosley was past his prime.
But Floyd called him out before Shane fought Oscar De La Hoya.
Canelo Alvarez.
Can you acknowledge the fact? Can you acknowledge the fact that Floyd Mayweather called out Sugar Shane Mosley before Sugar Shane Mosley went up to fight Oscar De La Hoya?
That's all hearsay, bro.
It's hearsay now. Okay, sir. Okay.
That's not no truth. That's what Floyd saying.
Okay.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
Shane Mosley moved up 2 weight classes and fought against one of the best guys that was at 147 pounds.
Okay.
It ain't like you trying to act like he.
No. I ain't trying to act like nothing. I just said Floyd called him. You said Floyd jumping around fighting dudes late. Floyd trying to catch these dudes. He tried to catch Sugar Shane, but Sugar Shane said, "No, I can make a better deal with Oscar De La Hoya."
He did.
That's what I want you to acknowledge. So there's bullshit narrative you trying to say he caught folks late and shit. Man, shut that shit up, bro. Shut that shit up. The thing is, these dudes
they was past their prime.
Man, get the fuck out of here. The thing is, these PBC dudes, they think they Floyd.
Acknowledge
what you mean? Okay,
you just don't want to acknowledge.
Hey, no, I say if they passed their prime, did Pacquiao fought them motherfuckers past their prime? Cause he got him out the Floyd. Canelo fought them motherfuckers past their prime, cause he got him out the Floyd. So Floyd fought past their prime. Everybody fought him past their prime.
Bro, Floyd was older than a lot of guys, bro. Floyd was older than a lot of the people he fought.
That's what I'm saying. And so what the fuck is you talking about? If Floyd older than these dudes, so if they passed their prime, what was Floyd
talking about? You
don't know what you're talking about, bro. You drinking
for this guy because he fucked up.
Ain't nobody capable. I'm speaking facts.
Yes, you is.
Was Floyd older than these dudes,
facts, bro? You're not speaking no facts, and that's what's
was Floyd older than them? Was Floyd older than them?
That you don't want to put these guys.
Who was older? Who was older? Floyd or them?
You don't want to put who was he older than?
Mostly a lot of his opponents, bro, except for like Shane and probably Marquez.
He was older than all of them.
He wasn't older than Shane. I'm talking about when he fought Shane Mosley.
He called Shane out when Shane was at 135. He called Shane out before Shane fought motherfucking Oscar De La Hoya.
That's what all boxers
no fucking
talking about, man.
I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna try to find that clip. That's a legendary clip.
That ain't no truth in that. That's what he's saying.
Okay. I'm the only. Okay, so it's something I just made up. So how other motherfuckers hear about some shit if there's some shit I just made up?
Made up nothing. Did you
okay, it's hearsay. I'm saying how we all hear the same hearsay.
Something that's hearsay. It's no truth in that.
Okay.
I know. Okay.
Okay. How you know? Where your proof ain't no truth?
Well, how you know?
No. You said ain't no. You said ain't no proof. Where's your proof that ain't no truth?
What he's saying. That's what he's saying. It's no proof in that.
Okay.
I know.
But you know better than him, though.
But you know better than
you know better than him, though. You know better than him, though. You was in the room.
What he's saying.
I'm going by what they say. Yeah.
Who they asked.
I'm saying. Did somebody say it wasn't true? Who said it wasn't true? Who said it wasn't? Who said he lied?
If other boxers are lying about who they,
I'm asking you, sir. Did he say he was a lie? Did he say he was a motherfucking liar?
I'm saying
did he say he was like all he had to do is say he lied?
I'm saying he a lie.
Oh, you saying? Who are you?
Yeah,
once again. Okay.
Just like you saying that I'm lying. I'm saying
all right. Okay. You want these folks to translate for Errol Spence? Okay. Cool. You a translator.
Trying to find that clip of Floyd calling them dudes out, man. He was looking for the smoke back in the day, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell these folks. Floyd was trying to fight everybody,
bro. Pretty boy Floyd, he was looking for the smoke. He couldn't get no smoke, so he had
not on top rank.
He the asshole. That's when he got those fights.
Yeah, not on top rank, but when he left, he did everything. It was some people he could have fought. You can't fight everybody.
I mean, Floyd fought who he fought, man, but.
Yeah.
So why he never fought Paul Williams then?
He retired. He retired on that. He was like, hell no. Him and Pacquiao.
Why he never fought Vaughn?
Did Pacquiao fight him? Did Canelo fight him?
I'm asking, why did Floyd Mayweather? Why did he never fight Vernon Forrest?
Vernon Forrest wasn't even was he still fighting at 47?
Right.
When Floyd got there,
he was campaigning at 147 and 150.
when Floyd got there, after he lost to what's the after Bernie Forrest lost to what's the dude name?
What's his name? Mayorga.
Yes. After he lost to Mayorga, what was he doing?
He was
so
campaigning at 150.
Oh, he had no belts and he was just taking L's, right? Okay. Last time I checked, Floyd was fighting champions.
He had already been doing that before he even lost to Mayorga. So what you saying?
Okay, what non-champion did Floyd fight at 47?
Why didn't Floyd never fight though? They was champions.
Vernon Forrest wasn't no champion.
Vernon Forrest was a champion because he
after he lost, he was never a champion again. After he lost, he was never champion again.
When he won the title, bro.
Floyd wasn't even in that weight class. You stupid, man.
Nah, nigga, you stupid.
You stupid. No, it's not niggas or Jeffers, nigga.
You just came with this guy. That's all.
You stupid. Please look at when did Vernon Forrest win the title? Somebody please tell me when Vernon Forrest won the title.
Why did Floyd Mayweather never fight those guys? That's the question.
This man said, why Floyd didn't fight Vernon Forrest? That's what I'm saying. You should let dumb motherfuckers talk, man.
No, you the dumb motherfucker.
Let me pull up the box rec. Where was Vernon Forrest at when he fought Shane? Let me pull up Vernon Forrest on box rec.
Yeah, pull it up.
I don't think. Let me see. Floyd was probably at 135 still at that time.
That's what I'm saying. So what this motherfucker talking about?
I'm just saying. Let me see. Vernon Forrest. Let me put it on the screen. All right. Let's see. He fought Ricardo Mayorga. Shane Mosley. He fought him twice. 147, 146. This was in 2002.
What year was that?
2002.
Damn, that was
so you saying Floyd Mayweather was a welterweight in 2002? That what you telling me?
I'm asking you.
With your stupid
Floyd
ass.
Was at the top. Nah, nigga, you stupid.
What was Floyd at in
2002? Without talking shit.
You the one started talking shit.
Nah,
Bushido, when was Floyd in 2000? You the one talking shit. Bushido, when was Floyd in 2002? When was Floyd in 2002? So we can go and cook this dude.
My bad. It's not even on the screen. My bad.
My question is, why did he never fight those guys?
He was not at the weight class.
When he moved, when he moved up to the weight class, those guys were still.
Vernon Forrest was irrelevant. Vernon Forrest didn't have a belt when Floyd Mayweather was at the class.
Is a two-time world champion.
It don't matter. He wasn't shit at the time. It was no point of Floyd fighting Vernon Forrest.
He was a super featherweight.
That's what I'm saying.
He was way undersized, bro.
That's what I'm. So what's this dude talking about?
Way before that, he way off.
Bro, when Floyd Mayweather was at 147, he was not fighting against a lot of those guys, bro.
Where was Vernon Forrest at when Floyd Mayweather was at 147? Can you please bring that up?
He's campaigning at 154 and 147. He has all.
Oh my God, you don't know what you're talking about. You sound crazy. I'm trying to save you. No, you don't. I'm talking about some damn Vernon Forrest.
Yes, I do.
When you say Vernon Forrest, you were disqualified.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Look. I got it on the screen, y'all. I got it on the screen. In 2002, Floyd fought Jose Luis Castillo. We know that fight, right? The fight where he gave old boy a rematch. This is in 2002, Floyd 134. He's a lightweight. You know what I'm saying? The dude was 2 weight classes higher at the time.
So you saying I'm talking about when he moved up to 147.
Floyd.
So you said that when he moved up to 147, those guys wasn't still around. He's not even really 147, bro. He was coming in at 145 and a half and shit against Sharba Mitchell and Zab Judah. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he came in at 147 versus Carlos Vladimir, and that was in 2006.
Who was Vernon Forrest fighting in 2006?
I'm talking about when he became champion. So those guys wasn't around.
Man, let me put it. Yeah, man. Floyd fought a lot of dudes that he was older than a lot of those guys. He really was. Now the Vernon Forrest thing, hold up. Vernon Forrest, he probably was passed away by that time, bro.
What about Paul Williams? What about Sergio Martinez? Those guys were still around when he was fighting.
Martinez was at 147.
I'm gonna look it up.
Martinez.
Please look that up.
Paul
I want to see that
Williams
shit.
at 147.
I remember Paul Williams at 47. I ain't never heard of Martinez at 147. But go ahead, please.
Because they fought 2 times at 147.
Bro. Hey, check it out. He fought
Floyd retired
in 2006, bro.
Huh?
He was damn near a middleweight in 2006. Floyd was way undersized, bro. It wasn't even practical, dog.
When Paul Williams and
Paul
Martinez fought, they was not 160. They wasn't.
They
even
were 160. They were 160 when they fought.
They didn't fight each other at 160.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm done talking to this dude.
Hey, you don't have to talk to me. I'm talking
because you don't know what you're talking about. You just prove you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't.
You prove you don't know what you're talking about. Paul Williams and Sergio Martinez fought at 160, dude.
Canelo at 160.
Oh my God.
What
this
is
is
you
2010,
saying?
Sergio Martinez. It was pretty much middle. He came in at 157 and a half.
I said, what weight class did him and Paul Williams fight?
Yeah, it was like 150. Wait.
What weight class did they fight in?
Here, because he came in at 157 when he fought Sergio Martinez. So I'm not. Was it a middleweight fight or did he come in overweight or something?
It say catchweight. It say catchweight middleweight title.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I see. It says world middleweight title.
Okay. So not welterweight. Thank you.
He was a middleweight, bro. Come on. He was too.
So him and Paul Williams fought. Paul Williams and Sergio Martinez fought.
But that's 2010. We talking about like 2006 though. Paul Williams was at that weight class.
Oh yeah. My bad. Yeah, we is looking at
that's
stuff.
That's
yeah,
what
he was
I'm
at
asking.
147.
I'm asking what weight class?
Yeah.
When him and Sergio, because they fought twice.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Floyd retired. Floyd retired when it was time for him to fight
Floyd
Paul
did
Williams.
get the fuck up out of Dodge during a certain era. Back when the 140 era, when all those killers was there, Kermit Cintron, all those, he got up out of there, bro.
And I believe that
right here, he fought
Floyd was campaigning around there too.
Yeah, but Floyd had retired, and then Pacquiao had turned down Paul Williams fight because the WBC had awarded Paul Williams like the most feared fighter award that year. Paul Williams talked about that shit in the interview.
That's what I'm saying. When Floyd Mayweather was the man, a lot of those guys was around. He wasn't fighting those guys.
Yeah, Laura still active now. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, Laura was around because Laura had fought Paul Williams.
Laura beat the shit out of Paul Williams.
And he beat Paul Williams.
Yeah, he did.
But then Floyd comes back out of retirement, and then he turned around and fight the Haitian brother.
No, he fought Marquez when he came out of retirement.
No, I'm talking about he fought Marquez, but he fought that dark-skinned brother too. I think the last time.
Oh, you talking about Berto?
Yeah, he fought those guys. All I'm saying is
Berto was down his last fight.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. All I'm saying is that when
after he whooped Canelo
best, when he was at his best, I would have liked to see. I was trying to figure out why didn't he never fight those guys, because they were still around. A lot of those guys.
He could have fought Paul Williams, but he could have fought Paul Williams, but he didn't.
That's what I'm saying. He could have fought those guys.
But he got down to everybody else though.
It was a couple of people I ain't get to see Floyd fight, but I ain't really tripping though. Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna trip on it. You know what I'm saying? Floyd did his thing, but I do think his effect, whether it was intentionally or unintentionally, it had an effect on this era of boxing.
Yeah, unintentionally.
Post Mayweather era.
Unintentionally, for sure.
Yeah, because
these niggas want to be Money Mayweather.
And not for the better though. A couple of things is for the better. I mean, I do see Floyd working with like younger fighters and stuff like that.
They getting paid.
Clarissa and all of that shit. Seeing working with Devin, even though we got Tank and shit, back a little bit ago, that had Tank mad about it, but
I do remember that Lions Truth. Paul Williams did say that in an interview. He said Floyd never ducked him. I remember that.
Nah, but if you go back before that, you'll hear him say that you ain't want to. You know what I mean? He ain't really want it.
Nah, he didn't. We know he didn't, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Floyd did his thing. He got 24 champions and 50 fights. I mean, Floyd did his fucking thing. I'm not going, TBE. You know what I'm saying? It's TBE right there. So, you know, he didn't have it easy out of the gate. It's not like, you know, he couldn't get the big fights until after a certain point. He couldn't, you know. So
Yeah.
it's kind of something what Terrence Crawford's going through. However, Floyd decided to put on his fucking WWE fucking cape and start being a villain and shit. Crawford ain't about to do that.
Yeah, Crawford ain't doing that shit.
But that's one thing, and that's why Bud and Errol need each other, because one thing neither one of them got is a passing of the torch fighter. Like who you gonna say is Errol passing of the torch fighter? Lamont Peterson?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he never, that neither one of them ever got that. So they need each other. You know what I mean? That's gonna be they, you know, their biggest fight. Really, what get their name out on on the big stage. You know, because they didn't get it. You know, and that's the thing with their era right there. And even now, it's gonna be bad for the era before them. And I think like the young guys coming up, the Virgils, Keyshawn's, Boots, and them like that, they gonna have to change it and actually fight each other. Actually have to do what Pretty Boy and Oscar De La Hoya did, is fight each other, because they're not going to get no past another towards fights. I don't believe. Like Keith Thurman not trying to fight none of them young cats. Danny not trying to fight none of them young cats. Sean didn't. Earl not.
Sean retired, ain't he?
I mean, I doubt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but he never gave a young guy that shot. That and Pacquiao was one of the last. Well, no, I ain't not Pacquiao. I'm gonna say Nonito Donaire and Chocolatito. Those would be like the last fighters from that era that may be able to fight some of these young guys, like Nonito Donaire fighting the new wave, and you got Chocolatito to just fought Martinez.
But they way down there though.
Yeah, they is. But I'm saying as far as like legends though, like Nonito Donaire, no doubt he a Hall of Famer. You know, huge fights. You know what I mean? He just smaller weight classes. But I watch all the weight classes though. So
Donaire, I like Donaire now.
Yes, but like he been in the game super long, 90s and shit. So yeah, I think like with this era coming up, you know, that is kind of, I can't say that's like Floyd rubbing off of him, but like that's like the bad thing, that none of these fighters are willing to put themselves out there to either show that they great or or young guy prove that they next up. Just like Keith Thurman ain't gave and get that shot from Floyd, he never gave nobody that shot. Just like Earl ain't got that shot, he ain't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but Keith Thurman ain't no more, and he still ain't. He ain't gonna fight Boots to prove that he really the shit, and Boots not gonna get the chance to prove himself against somebody like that.
We know Thurman trying to get a payday, man. We know Thurman trying to get a payday.
I think that Boots, all those guys, they pretty much on the up and coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that Bud. Is
that me or is this mic messed up? Or is that just mine?
I think that Aaron and all them, they need to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Boots and them, they pretty much the up and coming cats. You know, I think like Boots, why he won't fight Cobb, or why he won't fight Victor Ortiz or one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fight him.
You talking about Boots?
Yeah, I'm talking about
him.
You say what now?
Conor Benn don't want to fight him. Virgil Ortiz don't want to fight him.
Conor Benn don't want to fight nobody.
No, I'm talking about that Cobb dude. I'm talking about that Cobb.
Oh, he tried to, but
because I don't think that they not gonna fight that dude.
I don't think he's gonna waste his time with Blair Cobb.
High risk, low reward.
He might be. He might be a high risk, low reward type of guy.
He is. I mean, what's gonna happen if you lose to Blair Cobb?
Right.
I mean,
Blair got a fight coming up like what, next week or some shit. So check him out. You know what I'm saying? He better look fucking good talking all that shit. He better look good. But yeah, you guys, I've been on here for a minute. I gotta go lay down and shit. Thanks for everybody for stopping in on the panel. Do I think Errol Spence Jr. ruined boxing? Nah, he ain't ruined no boxing. But I do think he's stalling out Terrence Crawford. And I do think he needs to take that fight. And that's pretty much it, you guys. You know, we gotta wait for the Spence Uga shit. We gonna talk again soon. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.